What's good? What's good? Let's go. Let's go. Chop it up. Good time this morning. Tops of the morning. Tops of the morning. Tops of the morning, everybody. 8:45 in the morning in the West. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Just waiting on the usuals to come in here and we're gonna have a good time. Chop it up. We ain't gonna be on that on stuff. We gotta be real, be factual, and start taking things out of context and all this other stuff. Whoa.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Man, you sound like you like on a boat and shit.
Oh, hold on, I gotta exit out YouTube. That's why.
Like
Hell
that,
no, it said something. I'm on the boat on the lake somewhere,
yeah, like you on a boat talking like nigga. You doing a Geico commercial, nigga?
huh? Oh shit, man. Hell no. What's good though, big bro? Salute, salute.
Salute, man. You know I'm already there, bro. I'm already.
Yeah, my son. Hey, my son. He's gonna come over. I think he's gonna come to my crib on. I want to say Friday night, but he told me that he wanted to ask you a question. So when I don't know if you're gonna be on. You'll probably be on most likely like on Saturday. So
Yeah,
I told him. I said we'll wait till Saturday, and then you can
yeah. He
ask
can.
him. It's a Kobe. It's
Yeah.
a Kobe Bryant question because
Oh yeah.
he's 12, so he's starting to. So I'm trying to get him to watch the old school stuff, so he don't just be looking at this new shit. I want him to see everything. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Right.
watching. He
Right.
was watching Kobe highlights, and he's like, man, pops. He's like, Kobe was good, man. I said, yeah,
Is
that's
it,
what I'm telling you. You gotta look. You gotta watch.
he's really and he's really good, and I ain't just gonna just continue to just talk about Kobe, but I get what you're saying though, because he just ain't never got his just due, man, and we that the people that seen him play, we know you just he was like, dude, like how I don't understand how this dude had the best work ethic, always in the gym, everything, gave us all everything, injuries, everything, and this man is trash compared to these other players to who y'all say is better than him. Like, get the hell. Like, dude, it's no comparison to me.
Nope, nope. But the one thing he knows like he don't like he don't like what's his name. He don't like LeBron. My other son does, but he don't. My oldest son he don't fuck with him. You know, my
You
oldest
just
son he likes Devin Booker a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's his favorite player. I think Devin Booker.
book nice though.
You know, but I started telling him. I said, man, I said Booker and all your favorite players, all these guys, Kyrie, they learn from the Mamba, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you need to. I said, watch the teacher, and then you can watch the student. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I just don't like how they're just trying to make that man. I, I don't even watch First Take. I can't even imagine what Stephen A. said about that dude. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
First
mean?
take, they got that nigga Michael the Snowman Irvin up there. Now that shit, they done went crazy over there, man.
He got this. He called that nigga the snowman.
I told Chicken that nigga Chicken was crying, man. He like, God damn.
He said, call that nigga the snowman. Why you call that nigga the snowman, man?
Yeah, Michael the Snow. You know that nigga, man. He likes when it snows, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, ass crazy.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Uh,
My sons, man. My kids, even my older daughters and my oldest sons, like they really want to starting to ask me questions about certain players and was this player good and why do they don't like this player and shit like that, you know? So
and this is the thing. I'm just gonna eliminate all this thing. This is to me. Salute to the ladies. Salute Panama. Salute Aries. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. I don't like tearing down players. That's what these LeBron fans do. They like to tear down everybody else, and then I don't understand it. I the way that I looked at basketball back then, you was good. You got your props. That everybody not gonna win a ring. but the way the game is now, it's hard to assumption how really good to me you really are. How you really are when you got the best players on your team. That's any player who had done this. This ain't just about one particular person. You got a lot of these players play with multiple super teams in the NBA, and look at the league now. Look at it. What you call it? Shot 69 3-pointers. Golden State Warriors shot 69 3-pointers in a freaking exhibition game. 69 threes. That's how I feel about it. If you did, but that's why you got the way the league the way it is, and the rules change, and the rules change so much, and I learned to adapt to it, but it's hard. I just can't rank none of these players, man, above not the players that I seen. Hell no.
Bean to me, Bean is better than all of them, dog. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? But
They
hey,
could,
T Price, you seen them
yeah.
Bulls? What you seen them
Oh
Bulls?
yeah, yeah. Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
bro.
yeah. Lonzo look nice with y'all, man. He look, and Caruso and
Caruso might
Caruso.
start. They're thinking about starting him.
All right, so it's gonna be him and Lonzo?
Yeah, it'll be him, Lonzo, Zach at the three.
Yeah, cause that
Man, we
yeah.
had you. You said something. You said something. My bad for cutting you off, big bro. But you said something about Billy Donovan, about him playing like four guards, right? This nigga
Mm-hmm.
had a two guard at the four, and he was going crazy. Javante Green, man, he was fucking going nuts yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, that's Billy's system, man. That's his system. And this is the thing. He ain't got Westbrook no more. You know what I'm saying? And not only I ain't saying, and this is the I like Westbrook, but to me when it's crucial, but I can't really judge him because you was forced to play the position.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But to me, he ain't the best, but to me, like he was in the 2012.
Yeah,
That's
man, he slowed
on
it
that
down.
even in that 2K12, that he was so freaking fast, dude. And that pull up jumper in mid range
Wet.
anywhere was so wet, man. You couldn't even miss, man. Yeah, but Javante Grant, I told you, man, he a beast, man. It's all about opportunity, man.
Your boy, your little bro from Kansas was playing last night.
Oh
Dotson.
yeah, yeah. Dawson's nice too. He's short, but he got heart.
Yeah, bro, he
Eddie
could get
from the
to the.
shot.
Oh damn, we got two Chicago players on our shit. We got old
Yeah,
boy from Illinois. He's gonna be
yo.
good. I think he's gonna be good, bro.
I'm talking about.
Io, I think his name is.
He got that weird behind last name. I ain't gonna just. Yeah, he got to
His
be
name
under
is
control.
Io Dusanmo or something like that. My
Some.
bad if I'm mispronouncing, but
Oh,
I
he
think
nice
that we're
though.
gonna be good, bro. And I like Dotson because Dotson ain't scared to go to the fucking rim. That's what I like about him. He's not scared to take that bitch to the rim. You know what I'm saying? So it was a
Man,
good look yesterday.
I miss him playing at Kansas, man. But I understood why he went though. You know what I mean? I understood because that year they made old boy play point guard. The Heat ended up getting him. Marcus what Marcus Garrett. That's his
Mm.
name.
Yeah, man. I really think, big bro. I think this season basketball is gonna be good, man. NBA is gonna be a good fucking season this year. I think.
Shoot, college gonna be off the chain too, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
College gonna set it off, though. Watch, man. They got too many teams that's loaded, man. Too many teams is loaded, man. And you know this is last year of Mike Krzyzewski at Duke, so
Yeah, Coach K, man, he might fuck around and win something, man. You never know, man.
they
I
get.
never understood why Coach K never coached NBA.
He. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. NBA is a different animal, though. And he did that. He did the Team USA. That's about it. But you got to be. I ain't saying that everybody could do it because you got people that can do it. You got to be that person that can do both. You know how? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Nah, I couldn't see my sketch. No, that would no. You think he looked like a Blue Devil before? He be looking like Jack Nicholson at the end.
Hell no. Oh shit! You say you gonna fuck around and be looking like Jack, man?
Yeah,
You gonna be
right.
like Jack from The Shining, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Man, that nigga Kuzma, man, Jalen Green's gonna be a problem, man.
Oh, hey, did you see? I seen that, but the play of the night to me was how John Morant got that nigga last night.
Oh man, bro. Woo! He Brook Lopez, wasn't it?
No, it was a man. Let me look at it again, man.
He yammed on Brook Lopez, and he must have yammed on
I'm talking.
somebody else.
I talk about that hesitation when he hesitated and went to the rack. Man, that jump was so nice.
He's gonna be a problem, big bro.
I'm gonna try to tell them dudes he been coming, man. He used to come. He coming in there like he was a rookie, coming there trying to dunk on everybody's like, what is he doing? He ain't supposed to do that.
He got bigger too. You could tell he got a little bit bigger, got some weight on him. You know what I'm saying? Got some muscles on him. So now he took that. He tried the first time he tried to dunk on Robin Lopez. He just missed it. Now he almost dunked right on his head. Then he dunked, slammed that shit. I didn't see what you were saying, but that dude's gonna be a problem, man.
Hey, you see it on the highlights from last night. You'll see it.
I'm gonna check it out right now, man. I'm gonna look that shit up right now.
That dude, when I see, I was watching the game. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Ooh, ooh."
Hey, big bro. See, I know you an OG with this basketball shit. Who does John Morant remind you of?
Ooh, see, me, it's kind of hard to say right now because this is what year Giant he but
third.
He came in the same year as Zion, right? See, give me 5. I said, give me 7 years, and I give you a good assessment.
All right.
He's nice though, because I like players. I see a little bit of a lot of players in him. You know what I mean? But I just want to see how it all mix. Cause if he get that consistent jumper, oh man, it's a wrap, bro.
Oh yeah.
And you know you could throw. And then there's a crazy thing about him too. He could run the floor and he could catch alley oops too. So it ain't like Jaren Jackson Jr. to me is the key thing. The health of him. Cause you know they got my boy Valanciunas over there. He nice.
I like Valanciunas, man. I do. I like him, bro. He's over there. Where is he at right now?
He in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, they swapped the whole team. I know. I was watching their game last night. You see Anthony Edwards, man. Him too. That motherfucker too. T Price, man. He was slamming all over the place last night, bro.
Shout out to the Georgia boy though, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I remember Chick was, we was talking about him, how he didn't. I was just letting the man I know what I said about him at the end of the day. You gotta let that man get over where he had to go. But when that man get on that floor, you can't question anything about that.
That's a good little look for him too, man, because he got Cat, he got D'Lo. D'Lo can dish that shit out. You know I
wonder if Minnesota really gonna do something like these. Like I never understood. You had all these. I don't know.
Shit. Steven Adams with the Grizzlies now.
Yeah, that's who they swapped him for. They swapped him for Valanciunas.
This nigga job, man. I ain't be talking.
I see
shit.
you, nigga. What's up, Trey?
That shit.
Top of the morning, T Preezy.
What's good, OG? Salute.
Hey man, we gonna sit and have fun, man, like we are right now, man. I'm already in that zone, man.
Man, I thought somebody, nigga, I just now came in here, nigga, you may want to rewind the tape, bro. I think you had got tongue tied. Nigga, I said, damn, I said, what these niggas on? My nigga done got into it, one of them fuddy duddies or something. He was like, nigga, at the end of the gay, it sound like. I was like, my nigga so mad. I said, he's so mad at these niggas. This nigga done got tongue tied, boy.
Hey, Trey, you see your boy John Morant last night? Oh my God.
I told you, bro. I told you, show him about that move that he did last night. That was set it
I
off to
ain't
me.
even
When I
get to
seen him
see
do
it,
that, I was
man.
like,
I
"Ooh."
passed the fuck out, man. I
He
passed the
just
fuck out.
Trey. He yammed on Robin Lopez. He did that play that T Price was talking about. He yammed on Robin Lopez twice. He went straight to him, straight to the hole.
Look, man,
I missed
he
those.
almost dunked on every that nigga almost dunked on every nigga who got a name in the league who big, bro. He was going after him. That nigga even tried to kill Anthony Davis.
Hey, this is the thing. If I say one comparison that I will say, like his heart, like try to dunk on you, like
Allen Iverson,
I,
he remind me of AI, man. Just when I
he
see
got
him on that court,
he
I
he
just be
got a
like,
little
this
AI.
motherfucker
He
don't
got
give
that
a
AI.
fuck, man.
He got that
He don't give
AI
a fuck.
mentality. Hmm.
You remember when Shaq said, Shaq said, like, damn, if you knock AI down, his motherfucking ass coming back, man. He don't give a fuck about you putting him to his
Ooh,
ass.
ooh, oh! You ain't see them dunks, T Price?
No, hey, hold on.
Oh shit!
See, hey, I'm behind, man.
Ooh.
Hey, big bro been working 10 hours, man. This is my
Hey, I
last
know,
one,
man. Hey, get
so
that bread, my nigga.
I'm so behind on stuff, man. Homie's been sending me stuff that I know me sending them, man. And shout out, let me just go ahead and get the shout outs out the way. Then we could go ahead and chop it up about whatever what we were talking about, whatever, man. Shout out to that boy Ticket. Shout out to Two Raw. Shout out to um. Done by boy LB. Shout out to that boy underrated Polo. Shout out to that boy James. Salute. Panama Queen and Senior Early Aries. Squeeze Davis. Miss Cooper. We're the Coopers. How many? And while I'm talking about the Coopers down there in Louisiana, man, y'all got too many kids for me to come over there to visit y'all, man. I'm just saying, man. All y'all got, all y'all got more than 7 or 8. You got me messed up and confused all in the same sentence. But salute to everybody. Salute to LeBron is Globe. Um, who else? My boy Lulu, my boy Corey, my boy Sean, um, my boy Jamoris. Yes, he just hit my mind. Yes, my boy Moss. Hey, and let's just go ahead. If I forgot y'all, man, it ain't no disrespect, anything, man. That's just everybody that's on my brain right now. All right, let's go, y'all.
Yeah, hey Trey, I'm gonna really be paying attention to Ja. Ever since last summer, bro, you were talking about him and shit. I really been paying attention to his game, dog. He gonna be a killer, bro. He gonna be a fucking
Yeah,
killer,
man.
bro.
Yeah, bro. He gonna be a problem. He gonna be one of them niggas in the league. Look, that's a future Hall of Famer. I'm calling it. I don't give a fuck. That young nigga good, man.
It, it,
That
it's
young
about to
nigga
get
good,
good.
man. Once he hone
Yeah.
in, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference. See, look, once he hone into his game, his craft, once he get like real comfortable, he comfortable already, but I'm talking about veteran comfortable.
Yep.
I'm
Well, he
talking
knows
about,
Mm-hmm.
he
see,
could jump off
if
and
you look
start
at
playing
everybody,
like
I
that.
ain't even gonna lie. If you look at all these niggas, Kevin Durant, Westbrook, when they first came in the league, they was rushing shit. They didn't know about basketball. Like when you come to, it's different. Shit change up. Slow down. Hold on. We ain't trying to do nothing right. It's reasons behind things. Like you start learning shit. You learn how to slow the game down. You learn how to speed the game up. Your IQ start going up just off of experience. When he start getting to that level, bro, it's just, man, I just remember when Kobe was in the league when he was young, from Afro Kobe, from young Kobe, when he was just going after niggas and everything. And then I just seen how when it just matured, I was like, damn, it's easy for this motherfucker now. Look at KD. Come on. When he first came in the league with that supersonic shit on, KD was all over the place. KD was shooting fadeaways, falling and shit, all off balance and shit. He was just trying to get his buckets out there. He was all over the fucking place. Even Kobe said, he was like, oh, early KD, easy money. Early, he was stupid. That's why. He was young. He ain't had no damn experience. Man, look, that motherfucker honed on to that craft. Left spin, right spin, fade away, back down. You couldn't stop. Look, I'm telling you, just watching niggas as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, look at Steph Curry. All of the rookies when they first come in. Look at Dame Leonard now. They all are all over the place when they come in. They wild. They jumping over niggas' backs and all that shit. They just, they playing fucking like they in the streets trying to prove themselves. So
NBA streets.
after a while, once they learn how to play basketball for real, start understanding it's a time for that shit. It's be impossible to stop a nigga, man. That's why I said I don't give a fuck who you is. You can't allow. That's why I was mad at Kawhi. You keep letting this nigga Donovan Mitchell get comfortable. And Luka too. I don't care who you are as a defender. If a nigga go out there and you let him get into a zone and he a professional nigga, period, you let him see 2-4 shots, say you can't stop him. I don't care who you go out there and pluck on. His ass too late. He didn't caught rhythm. And now you fit to get everybody cooked.
Luka be cooking his ass. I don't care what no one. Luka be cooking, bro.
Luka be cooking the league, bro. Luka be cooking the league.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. I told niggas don't want to admit it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. When I look at his game, bro, he got them cutbacks, my nigga. We wear you out. It ain't too much of being like you can't stick him. He get you tired. He cut back all the time. He at the 3-point line. He drive past you, go to the free throw line. Oh, he cut backwards. He go back to the 3-point line. You like, what the fuck? Like a nigga cross you over on the streets and he could have left you back there and then he bag up, be like, come on back over here. I got some more cross for your ass. You like, damn, why you just didn't lay that shit up? That's what Luka do. Cut back here, cut back there. Oh, go to the left, go back to the right. Oh, go back. You like, fuck it. You let his ass go. Eventually, you just stop kind of sticking his ass like that and let his ass go.
Oh, Kuzma got his damn ankles broke, bro. God damn. God damn, Kuz. God damn. Fuck you, Kuz, man.
Hey, you know what? That nigga Kyle Kuzma know he's mad than a motherfucker, right? The cold thing is Kuzma gonna have to fake that shit, y'all. When the Lakers go play Washington, LeBron gonna try to go over there and get Kuzma they old Laker handshake and shit.
He gonna rub that shit in, huh?
Just like he tried to do Kyrie when he left after the game. I'll never forget. Kyrie tried to shoot that shot. He missed it. Looked like LeBron fouled his ass a little bit like he did KD back in those years. And then he gonna try to get that nigga the old Cleveland handshake. Man, look. Man, get out of here. I got making me be fake and shit in front of everybody. You ain't gonna make me be fake. You try to come over there and shake my hand. Don't have a regular one, nigga. Don't come over here with all them 2 this way, 3 this way. Give me a pinky, give me a thumb. Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, Trey. Brian better not fuck with Russ, man. I'm telling you, Russ gonna end up exploding on that nigga, man.
No, he not.
You don't think Russ will take
Russ? I don't think he gonna do it because look, not like that. You can't go play with Kawhi and Paul George. They don't want to play with you. You can't go play mostly with any other team because they already got their star franchise point guard. You understand?
He said Brian gonna send
so Russ is like if you got your hands tied. No, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook, he didn't got his hands tied because you can't go nowhere else if you don't show that you can. Look, everybody gave you a chance. LeBron, your last chance to show somebody that with a so-called elite player, 2 of them with AD 2. If you can't get your ass to the finals and win, bro, niggas gonna be like, I'm good on Russ. Come over here, play with me.
Yep, that's a fact.
Hey.
That's what I say. Nigga, I seen you play with AD, James Harden again, Paul George. This ain't your first time playing with Carmelo. He came and seen you. Y'all had a big 3 in OKC. So I'm not too hyped on. Look, and then you're not a point guard. A real point guard, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Even though I know they win the playoffs and all that, but a real point guard, This is what point guards do to scorers, right? This is why Kobe. Look at Devin Booker, right? That nigga, we already knew he can score. He scored 70 way before he had Chris Paul. But wasn't he just more lethal when he got Chris Paul? Wasn't it just something different about Devin Booker? So that's what I'm saying. If you're a real point guard, that's what you do to your shooting guards and your scorers on your team. Russell Westbrook did not go over there and make that nigga Bradley Beal numbers go up.
That's true. Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't nobody want to talk about it, but I will. Don't nobody want to talk about it, but I'm gonna raise my motherfucking hand. Hello, I'm over here, teacher. I got the motherfucking answer. He's not a fucking point guard, and he ain't changing shit. He coming over on the goddamn dance floor. Hold on, nigga, you taking all the goddamn circles. Let me do some Dougie too.
Hey, Panama. Hey, I see Larry marketing.
He went over there and took Bradley Beal's team.
Larry marketing and fucking.
Who wants that? He went over there and took the Wizards. He went over there and took the Wizards from Bradley Beal. He went over there and took all the attention away from Bradley Beal with the Wizards, and then left the nigga. That Bulls team was the two-time defending champions. They had been through the war. You didn't go over there and help Bradley Beal at all. You didn't help his. You didn't tell him to get on defense more. You didn't tell him to step it up nowhere more. You went over there and made sure you averaged your fucking triple-double in the season. You went over there with James Harden and said, damn, I ain't averaged my shit. I almost did. I got to get out of here. What that nigga said, I got to get back to playing my basketball again when he left fucking Houston. They can't win it. They shouldn't be the favorites if Kyrie's popping in and out of the line. But without Kyrie entirely, if I was the NBA owners, they should be the favorite. I investigate that trade. I will investigate that fucking trade that the Lakers got with Russell Westbrook. I go all the way back to that game when Russell Westbrook beat the Lakers, and them niggas went over there fucking tickling them and shit. I said, them niggas let him beat them to help him out on that end so he can help him out at the end. Think about it. I'm going to show you what all the signs was. Also, when LeBron was filming and he didn't really pick all the niggas who was going to be in the movie with him, he had them all over at his house. They was all smoking cigars in the backyard with his 3 little crowns. Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Dame Leonard, AD, every fucking monster damn near, except for Russell, who didn't go into the movie. Them niggas in his backyard. Nigga, what conversation you think they was having? LeBron is smart. I always said that. LeBron is one of those little weasel ass niggas, man. I'll be honest. He sit back and he wait for problems. He wait for it and he watches it, and he's smart for capitalizing on it. I can't be mad at him. He see niggas feuding and he pay attention. Oh, Russ. Ooh, I got into it with Kyrie. Ooh, you and Kyrie, y'all like, y'all don't chill like that, but y'all cool. But it ain't like y'all cool, like y'all friends and shit. You would go at him on the court because he play your position. So you ain't got time for him to be one-upping you. Okay, so I got you there. And then you and James Harden, yeah, y'all play that role like it was just a mutual thing. But really, y'all niggas got into it, I believe. And James Harden basically said, you ain't good enough to win no ring with. And you took that like offensive and you wanted to leave first before he did anyway, like he ain't good enough. So I believe you niggas got a little ego problem going with each other right now, but y'all still cool. And then you and KD, y'all had y'all incident. So I think LeBron, if you notice, every year since LeBron been like his last year, well, really since he came to LA, everybody that he had a beef with or he see Lance Stevenson, everybody that he had a beef with or he feel that tried to beat him or beat him, play on his team. Dwight Howard, all these niggas like is on his team now. And when he'll get Draymond Green if he could. Like anybody that he know with one of his competitors, Steph Curry, fucking Kyrie Irving, he'll get somebody off their team. He got Montrezl Harrell from Kawhi. Like that's what he do. He picked them niggas' brain off of who they used to play with. And now he gonna pick Westbrook off of James Harden when you play with him in Houston and motherfucking OKC, and the same thing with KD. I already know Kyrie. I know Kyrie. You know the other 2 niggas. You feel me?
He said Griffin Fall
That's all
face
that
ass
is.
nigga. Salute, Reg.
That's
Reggie,
just
what's
what that
good,
is.
big
That's
dog?
smart. He get in the ear. He get in the ear. Everybody who's against him.
Salute
Draymond
to
Green,
everybody in
nigga,
the
you
chat.
really
Matt
against me.
Moses,
So he put
everybody.
some.
Alex, I see everybody. Wait, huh? I see everybody.
Draymond Green was a
Jay
broke
Willis.
nigga. He was a broke ass nigga. He one of those niggas like on the streets. If you know he hanging with some other niggas that you don't like, you can see them doing him wrong where he ain't getting the recognition. And all you got to do is start feeding that nigga crumbs. He gonna start telling you what the niggas be talking about in the house.
Yeah, he
Yeah, man,
already
that nigga.
fed it. He
He be
already
like this.
he already
Yeah,
got fed his crumbs. LeBron nuts running
yeah,
on his
he already
head.
mad
That's
at them
it.
niggas, and
And
then
then
you
he
just
signed with the
he
nigga.
mad at him,
Wow,
and you
man.
feeding him, and you feeding him.
It's
So
the
all
truth
you gotta look at
though.
it. Once LeBron put him on that TV show, and then the next thing you know, I ain't lying, he start doing these fucking commercials, looking like a pirate, and you know what I mean. He start getting recognition different. He start getting treated different in the league. Like, he rubbing
Mm-hmm.
shoulder. You're not elite. But you're rubbing shoulders with the elite players, so they start treating you like you elite. And that's what happened when you start. Steph Curry didn't build you up. LeBron put you on the motherfucking platforms and shit.
The thing, I think the thing is Curry. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Curry cares. You know what I'm saying? Curry got a lot of shit going
Facts.
on in his personal life, right? We already know. We didn't know at the time when they were winning chips, but now we know what his dysfunctional personal life is like with his wife, his daddy, his mama, all that other shit going on. His sister, his brother Doc Rivers, and all this other shit. So Curry got his hands full right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep his personal life together. So he don't really got time to be out here, you know what I'm saying, caping for dudes' legacies and trying to put other niggas on. He's like, bro, you a grown man. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta shoot these 3-pointers and you know what I'm saying, do the little TikTok dances with Aisha. You know what I'm saying? You gotta handle that. If you want to go fuck with Bron, go fuck with Bron. That's cool. I really don't think Curry give a fuck. And I think that's kind of like in the back of Draymond's mind. I think because he go out there every night and stick his neck out on the line for Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Doing the dirty work, getting in a fight with dudes that try to pick on Steph. And he like, damn, you can't even put me in a little commercial. You can't let me shake hands with the Under Armour executive. You can't put me in a business meeting. You can't do that for me. And I'm out here fighting niggas on the court for you. So I kind of see where Trayvon is coming from.
What you like for your Rockets so far that you've seen?
Man, the boy. Oh, shit.
Jalen
I
Green,
love it.
baby.
I love it, dog. I fucking love it, man. Boy love Kuzma. Boy love Kuzma and motherfucking Galveston. They crossed that nigga the way to Galveston. Went back. I was like, God. I like, bro, it was.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like, I didn't understand. This is me being a defender because I like to play defense. Why in the hell you gave him a way to cross you up, and he's an elite athlete, so you're going to get embarrassed if you don't have elite lateral quickness to you know what I'm saying, to get back into play. You're gonna get embarrassed, and that's what happened to his ass last night.
I don't understand why you would go over the screen like that.
And
When it was
knowing
a
you
dude,
ain't D, and this is the thing. They say IQ matters. It's hard about heart. You're also about knowing your personnel, about everything, scouting reports, everything. Kuzma, you're not a defender, right? You're okay defender, but you're going against a young bull, and he's an athlete, and he's already somewhat proven.
yeah, he
And
played in the G League, so it's not
yeah,
like he from college and he
yeah,
kind of
he ain't
don't
scared of
understand.
you. He coming. He hungry.
Him
He
and Porter
understand the
Jr. That's
NBA
gonna be a
game,
nasty duo. Him and Kevin
Hey, I
Porter
like
Jr.
what the West got right now, man. I like it's just like the
man.
West in general. You got Ja Morant. You got what Houston got. I don't know what the hell Minnesota's doing. I don't even know what. I just think they're gonna fuck it up again and trade everybody.
I'm gonna tell
It's
you
just
my two favorite teams. My two teams that I'm excited to watch this year. Obviously my Houston Rockets. Well, three. It's three teams I'm interested to see. My Houston Rockets. We got a boatload of young talent. We finally gonna see that Coach Solid system implemented, and we might not win a lot of games, but we're gonna be a very fun team to watch. I'm interested to see the Chicago Bulls, man.
Yes,
My dude,
sir.
Lonzo
Yes,
Ball, man.
sir.
Lonzo Ball out there doing work, bro. A confident Lonzo. He just looked different. He looked
Bro.
confident.
And he,
Lonzo
hey,
not.
Yeah.
like, hey, Reggie, like we've been saying, all he has to do is just get out and run. Let him run. Let him
Hmm.
run,
Hey,
bro.
man,
That's
him
his
and
game. That's
Lonzo
his
out there
game.
looking like Magic Johnson, bro. He out
You
there
got
looking
him.
like Magic
You got
throwing the fucking
Levine. You got
passes, dog.
you got DeRozan, Vukovic. Man, we decent. We gonna be straight.
Bro, this man out here looking like Magic Johnson, bro. No cap, dog.
Hey,
He look
that's
good.
my sleeper team, man. Them and who else is your other team?
Man, I don't know. I just want to see because they've been stacking talent for the last few years, but they haven't put nothing together, bro. I want to see what Orlando gonna do, man.
Yeah, bro. That's my
Yeah, they
sleeper.
got a lot
That's
of
my sleeper.
guards. I don't understand. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. This is the thing with them. Is Jonathan Isaac gonna stay healthy? Like for real though, man.
Nah, I don't think he gonna be playing, bro. He ain't getting the shot and shit, so he gonna be like Kyrie and shit. He ain't playing, so he probably gonna be like 41 games.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he ain't getting the shot
I
or
mean, I
whatever.
like him, man, but he just been hurt. You know what I'm saying?
It might work out for him because he not playing as many games. He only gonna play 41 games this year, so it might work out
Hey,
for him.
who they got? Who they got over there? They got Jalen Suggs. They got
They got Cole Anthony,
Cole Anthony,
Markel Fultz.
Markel Fultz,
They got Terrence
Wend-
Jonathan
Ross.
Isaac,
Wendell
Terrence
Carter
Ross.
Jr. I know they got Wendell Carter Jr.
Yeah,
I
they
know
got
they're
Wendell
probably
Carter.
gonna trade Terrence Ross though. He probably gonna get traded by the deadline though.
He's nice, man. Whoever gonna get him is gonna be. Whoever gets him, they need to get him to a contender team, man. Cause Terrence Ross is nice, man. He ain't afraid of the moment.
So
He's a
they probably
slasher.
yeah.
He's a
He can
slasher.
make
Make
a little.
threes, all
He
that.
can make a three if you know what I'm saying. He can make a three, a wide open three. So he's a good veteran guard. You know what I'm saying. So I'm pretty sure like a team that's like trying to make a playoff push or that's
Right.
trying to get into the championship contending talks, they probably gonna want to make a move for him at the deadline in February
My
or March.
homeboy hopes he goes to Milwaukee. I said, that'd be nasty if he came
Yeah,
with the Bucks.
that'd be a good move by them.
Hey, Giannis is gonna get somebody else. Mark my words. He gonna get somebody.
Because look, Giannis.
Hey, I
a
can
lot of
see Terrence Ross with them though. That'd be a good fit. Like
he
I'm
fit
talking
their
about for
system.
fit. I'm talking, yeah, he fit their system exactly.
My thing, Milwaukee, they're not gonna be able to get like a star player and shit. So they're gonna have to get like good quality, like role players. You know what I mean? Like good talent and shit. That's depth because they're not gonna be able to get like another star and shit. You know
They
what
got
I'm saying?
good defense, bro. Milwaukee got some good defense this year too, bro. A lot
Yeah,
of defensive
they got
players,
old
bro.
boy. They got an old boy
Grayson
back.
Allen, but DiVincenzo's back. You know
Yeah, I like DiVincenzo. He's nice. I'm not a big old Grayson Allen
yeah,
person,
he a
but
dirty motherfucker to me, bro. But hey, T Price, where did DiVincenzo came out of where? Villanova?
he won them chips. He won them chips with Villanova with him with Brunson.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Jalen Brunson, nice too. You know what? That's the other team. You know
Dallas.
what I'm saying? Shout out to D Money and Why Me. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see
Dallas.
Dallas go do. Jason
Yeah,
Kidd.
yeah. The NBA got a lot of good looks, a lot of new faces.
It's gonna be a fun season, bro.
You got Chauncey with the Blazers. So we're gonna.
The Warriors too. I'm looking at them too because I think they're gonna be a top 5 team.
I want to see how they're gonna be when they get Clay.
Hey man, I'm gonna be happy to see Clay on the floor again, man.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this: if Clay play like he does in 2K, it's over.
I think they're gonna trade Wiggins, bro.
Cause if Clay play like he does in 2K, that nigga, man, he does not miss his defense. And I always think he always been a great defender. He should always, to me, he got robbed out of a lot of first teams. That's my opinion.
That's why I'm happy the Warriors drafted me on 2K, my nigga.
I think they're gonna trade. I think they're gonna trade Wiggins, bro. Like I don't think they wanted to, but because of this whole issue with the vaccine, even though he got it, I think because he came out and said like,
Man, how many times a nigga gonna be traded? Damn, he like a Jamal Crawford? Shit.
Well, not because I don't think it's basketball related. I think because he came out and said they forced him to get the shot. I think it's gonna create like some problems and shit. You know what I mean?
It's just like what I don't understand about all of this. You know, they making Kyrie the scapegoat, and you got you got Bradley Beal. They ain't on Bradley Beal helmet. They ain't on nobody's helmet, but but these two guys, like, really, man. Yeah, it's deeper than that to me, man. But anyway, I digress. This shit's crazy. How you on these people for doing
I
for
like.
what they want to
Hey,
do because this is my temple. You can't tell me what to do. No, no, no. And I don't like people to tell me that. And you don't control my body. All right, carry on. What you were saying, Big Word?
shit, I forgot, big bro.
It'll come back. It'll come back.
Oh, the Miami Heat. I like Miami Heat too this year, man. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's gonna be interesting what they're gonna do. This is the thing with them. They're gonna be nice. Victor Oladipo is
He
how
gotta
much
stay
older?
healthy, man.
Yeah, because dude, if it's I mean, if Tyler Hero is step his game up. This is one thing about basketball. You got your ups and downs. So you got some players have them sophomore slumps. You got some players that truly progress every single year. If he end up getting back to how he was, and see, he's going to look. He got the game. I'm not out in his personal life. I don't care what you do in your personal life. I judge you by your game. By judging your personal life, if I don't agree with certain things, that'd be about it. But it ain't personal. Only way it's personal if it's what I think and what I believe in, how I was raised and how I was taught. Not how TV and life make us want to think how life is. Man. What's up? What's up, Team Tank, man? Been a long. It's good.
Oh, we having a moment of silence.
I guess so.
Yeah, man. But college though, man. College is gonna be good, bro. College is gonna be good, man.
Have a moment of silence. Everybody doing their thing. Hold on.
Hey man, so y'all are y'all gonna be cheering for the Lakers this year? Like how was
Who?
are y'all gonna be cheering for the Lakers this year?
Who?
Since y'all Laker fans. Like if the Lakers win a ring this year, y'all gonna be happy or y'all just gonna be like,
I'm not a Laker fan no more. I already told you that. I jump out that shit. Once
damn.
LeBron, I
Man,
mean, but I stayed 10 toes on that, and I've been saying this ever since. Ever since this man came over there, I've been telling people ever since I was on Ticket Channel that if this man not destroying the Lakers, I'm no, he ain't. He ain't gonna destroy it. He ain't gonna do it. It's destroyed. Destroyed. I don't care. I'm done.
But I mean he trying to rebuild it back. I mean 2 rings in 4 years, that's not bad. That's 500.
He's still under 500 in his ring category.
Yeah, in his career. But I'm saying as a Laker, like I mean, it's some franchise don't even go to the finals in 10 years, and
Man,
he
okay,
got y'all
this is
to
one thing I
50.
don't understand. This is one thing I don't understand. See, I see the play. Y'all want Brooklyn to get ready. Y'all want and this is the thing. Even if Brooklyn, to me, and this is as of right now, if they were to play the Lakers in the finals, I still pick Brooklyn to beat the Lakers, even if I was a Laker fan.
No,
I don't see it because I don't see it.
I ain't picking Brooklyn. They ain't got.
This is why. This is why I would. This is why I would. Number one, I already know what the play is. They try to off Kyrie off, so just in case they do play Brooklyn, it'd be easier for the Lakers to win a championship. All these media fanboys is doing it. All of them. Look at that. Every platform, maybe it is right now. Kyrie's gonna be a problem. They ain't trying to destroy no other team but who.
But even if they
Just
did
think about it.
But even if they did have Kyrie,
That's how I see it.
The whole series, T. Price. Even if they did have the whole series,
and then this is the thing: they already got the thing already in their hand anyway, because they could use Kyrie. They could use Kyrie to only on the way games. How they doing it now? Since New York, it's a state mandate.
Well, Kyrie can't play in California either because California got the same rules as New York.
Well, then what? Do you still picking LeBron in to win it then? I don't see it. This is the thing, man. Basketball is so scripted and easy. I don't even like to have these debates anymore because they already know what teams they want to push. They already know the teams that they're going to push. And it's constantly the same ass fucking bullshit every fucking day. And the teams that deserve to get the shine, they don't even get the shine, bro.
Even, in my opinion, even if they did have Kyrie, all the games and all this stuff, they wouldn't beat the Lakers. Like I know, I'm not saying the Lakers is a great team, but I'm saying like the things that the Lakers have.
I don't trust Russ. That's one thing that they can say LeBron all you want to. That's the thing. They got Russ in the finals. Come on, man. I'm done. I don't care how good AD is, and I like AD. But AD ain't showed me. He ain't showed me on a consistent basis. He don't got lazy. A lot of that shit up to par. The Lakers ain't just gonna sit there and be like, okay, we just gonna transform and transform. Says LeBron James. Transformers. Nah, man.
The Lakers don't have.
He ain't got no type of fucking heart, man.
The Nets ain't got.
I don't see it.
The Nets don't have no quality depth. They still haven't addressed their depth issues. They don't have no inside presence. They're a terrible defensive team.
This is the thing. This is the thing. They got depth. They got way more depth than they have now. I understand what you said.
They got Paul Millsap. They got
Hey, but the young ones, they got way more young pieces.
That rookie they got, he's pretty good. They got him on a steal. Cam Johnson. That nigga.
Cam Thomas.
Cam Thomas. That nigga is cold. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga
LSU. Yeah, I already know about him.
They got Patty Mills. They got Paul Millsap. They still got they got Jeff Green? Jeff Green left them.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Green left.
Yeah, so they don't have Jeff Green no more. So they basically, you know what I'm saying, got a 7-8 man rotation for the whole season. They still got Mike James and fucking Booby. I
don't see them this year doing a 7-8 rotation. They still got Claxton too.
Yeah, I mean they solid. They gonna win some games and shit just because they got their 3 superstars. But they still got Blake Griffin. So they, you know what I'm saying. But they not when it comes time for the playoffs. Unless Blake Griffin play more minutes to balance that out, I don't see how that's gonna work because they still, like I said, they still a small team.
I don't see how everybody's so sold on the Lakers just to get there. Like that's why I don't get it. This is to me, it's just like to me as a fan of the league. I'm not gonna cap. Lakers was my team. But even when the Lakers, this is the thing to me. When you was a champion, you got treated as a champion. You don't get past what you done for me lately, kind of thing. This should be this whole summer should have been about the Milwaukee Bucks, and look at these other new addition teams that all these coaches and all. It should have been about everybody else. Only thing I heard about this whole entire fucking summer is Brooklyn and the fucking Lakers. Like, dude, to me as a fan of the league, that's why the ratings goes down. That's why they steal content. Cause they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Well, I'll say this: like I think
they feel like Giannis only got to the finals. Excuse me, bro. They feel like Giannis only got to the finals due to injuries. That's how they passing you up. When they do that, that's because they feel like the niggas you beat, or the reason why you beat niggas, you ain't really beat them. They feel like you got you got some luck, nigga, on your side. Like that's why Giannis
didn't say that about Steph Curry first ring. They didn't say that about Steph Curry.
But see,
first one, because every
Curry,
first one.
But if you really think about it, But if you think about it, though, it's a different pump up. Steph Curry actually
I
took the
already know
lead
that.
from LeBron. Yeah, so that's how
Right.
they looking at like he actually got a spot in history where he could say, I made the NBA try to shoot like me. The league can't do what Giannis doing. It's a little bit more difficult. You can actually work on what Steph Curry's doing, but you can't. That's a God-given talent. What the fuck the Greek freak is and what he does. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna run through niggas and dunk and be long and have the length." That's God-given. Steph Curry can be made. You can't just make a Giannis. You know, that's just truthfully. I don't care what nobody thinks.
That's a
Somebody
fact. You
can
can't,
practice
and stop
to
trying to
become
do
that
it in
good
the
of a
my
shooter.
build mode. I never seen my
Yeah,
homeboys kids
so
be like,
it's like that's how
I
I
got
look
a
at it.
Giannis
That's how I look at it.
build mode. Like,
Everybody
you
else
can't
they
build
feel like is
Giannis.
better than him. Giannis don't make it no better too. So he don't make it no better coming out saying the shit he be saying. So you know he stays away from controversy. If you know, like I don't like they asked him who's the most difficult person to guard after he went back and forth for James Harden. He like James Harden, like bro. See, that's where I know you're not from America. Because even if that nigga is the hardest to guard, I'm beefing with that bitch right now. It ain't gonna be him that come out my mouth. So
Yeah,
you know, I know you ain't got that street shit in you.
psychological game, right?
Yeah, you ain't got the. Sometimes that street shit do need to come into play. See, that's what everybody misunderstood, and I'm talking about in everything in life. If you're a real business, I ain't saying you got to be from the streets, but you need to know of the streets. You need to know that knowledge. Just like they say you need to know that college shit, you need to know that street shit too, because you more in the streets than you're going to be in college. Somebody can fool your ass out here, no matter what, bamboozle your ass, even in business. Your street knowledge can help you in business. Well, look at all them rappers, them niggas from the streets, but look at their ass. They making business decisions because they going in there using that street knowledge on how to make a nigga do what they want them to do and get it out of their ass. That's what that nigga Giannis failing to realize when he said LeBron was better than him after you won it. Look, LeBron didn't hoist that motherfucking trophy. You did, sir. LeBron didn't come out. He said, I want my damn respect. He didn't say, and give Giannis his respect. And KD, he didn't speak about no other basketball players. See, you fucked up. You gave niggas, when it was your platform and your spotlight, you gave it to somebody named LeBron James, bro. That's what you did when you said he's still better than you. And now it's like, now the media like, well, why the fuck talk to a nigga who's saying somebody else better than him? They wasting their time. You're not making no controversial stories. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah. Right, exactly. You
ain't making nothing controversial. Now, if he would have came out there and said, I'm the best player, that's a story for them to build off of. They would have been comparing him to every player in the league and seeing what they done in the last year. And you know what I mean? That's how they would have did it. Kawhi didn't give nobody no shine. That's why he had the talk that he had to talk of in the summer. Because he didn't shine nobody out. They was like, he better than everybody, nigga. Everybody. Nigga, and I mean everybody. Nigga, when I said KD, everybody. Nigga, he did it. He did it. They don't give a fuck who hurt. Remember that? No, and niggas was hurt and they ain't give a fuck. No, he better. I don't give a fuck who hurt. He better than them when they come back and everything. He was better than KD hurt. He was better than LeBron hurt. He was better than everybody hurt, nigga. Now, this nigga, the only reason is because they hurt. Nigga, this nigga had niggas he didn't have to see neither, nigga, because they was hurt. Everybody, every championship run is somebody you ain't gonna see. It's gonna always be a nigga hurt that can get in your way. Somebody going down. And if it ain't the nigga that can get in your way, it's the nigga that can help him get in your way. It's always key injuries, man. This is every fucking season. That's their way of making sure one of the teams they want to keep going, go through. Nigga, you gotta go down. Don't nobody say nothing about KD and Golden State when Kawhi had his dick deep up in their ass before Cheap Shot Pachulia. Don't nobody say, oh, nigga, fuck all that. They just was gonna go straight to the finals. No, we can't say that. We gotta throw that shit in there on them too. Shit, if Kawhi wouldn't have got hurt, I don't know. Cause it looked like him and Popovich had them niggas figured out. He was playing excellent defense on UKD. And when he left, you niggas said, whoo, and went on runs. That defense was more confidence that was out there playing on y'all with Kawhi out there. That's what a superstar do to you. He make you play better all day long. That's called a plus minus. What's his plus? What is impact on the court? You playing with a defensive minded nigga, you gonna play some defense.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You gonna play some defense because that nigga ain't gonna allow you not to. He gonna look over there, nigga, you getting cooked. What's up with you? Boy, you better start playing some defense. I don't give a fuck. Nah, nigga. That's what I seen with the Lakers. When we lost Avery Bradley, when we came back last year, me and T probably said it immediately. Man, the wing defenders can't stop nobody. I don't give a fuck how big AD and them niggas is down there. They're gonna get in foul trouble because you niggas not gonna give them a break. Every play they got a nigga in their face, they gotta help you. Nigga getting tip jam lobs and shit because I'm over here trying to keep you from getting 50 on.
They gonna miss Caldwell Pope. Y'all gonna miss Caldwell Pope too for his defense.
Man, I don't see no nigga that play
Caruso
defense. I don't see no Bazemore. Who y'all gonna say? Who y'all gonna make? Bazemore play all the damn defense? Trevor Ariza. Man, I seen Trevor Ariza get the ball thrown to his legs and he tried to hit a nigga with a clothesline from hell. I seen a nigga JBL the nigga. He JBL the nigga. He JBL that nigga Trae Young. When Trae Young threw the ball between his legs. Come on, Trevor. When a nigga throw the ball between your legs, it may be time to retire. Like niggas shouldn't be doing that to you out there. That mean you are out of touch. You ain't feeling the game no more when a nigga can throw that ball between your legs.
I just don't see the height, and that's why I do my due diligence and watch these other teams.
Hey, this the most
get them shots. So I get them that.
This the most ramped up team LeBron ever had. This the most ramped up team LeBron ever had. You know why?
I don't see the height because Wayne Ellington he's always been inconsistent. Always.
Yeah, but see, in LeBron crazy mind,
and he played with the Lakers already.
Look. You was shooting contested threes. When you play with me, they're gonna be wide open.
Okay, he played in off, and that was like that before. He still wasn't making. So what are you talking about? I seen him play for the Lakers before. Did you?
That's that salesman talk. These niggas buying that shit. He got these niggas still thinking that he really got these niggas thinking. Look, he got these niggas thinking that he can go on another 9 in a row run. That's what these niggas thinking. I think LeBron can go on. This is like every year LeBron in the finals, man. That's why these niggas get on this team. They know who the NBA helping. They're like, I'm gonna go over there too because shit, it's obvious shit that he going. It's obvious. Get on over there. You got DeAndre Jordan. I forgot him. See, that's another nigga. That's another nigga who coming from the trenches, coming from the other side. That nigga LeBron love Transformers. If he was a Crip, he'd be accepting all type of Bloods and Enemigo members. Come on over here. Yeah, we don't care if you were trying to kill us for 5 years. Come on. We don't know if you're an infiltrator and you just coming on. Like, who does that? Like, who actually you think they doing that shit in the real agencies? You think they letting a motherfucker from MI6 go join CIA? They like, man, get your ass up out of here. What they kick you out for? What you on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eric Snowden ass nigga. Oh, Eric Snowden. That nigga Eric Snowden, nigga.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's
that nigga with your country?
And what's that whistleblower
and then he go a step a nigga.
What's that whistleblower name? They call it the whistleblower for telling the truth. How you a whistleblower for telling the truth? But y'all don't want to answer the true question of the media, which I already know already. What's your term of a whistleblower? I'll wait.
Man, look, that's a bad terminology. I don't like that shit when they even say that shit because where I'm from, whistleblower, nigga, you on your knees, nigga. You doing some sucky suck. I don't know what.
I know what they mean by that, but they don't tell the truth. Media don't tell the truth on anything.
You old ass kisser, basically. You old ass kisser, boy. You old whistleblowing ass nigga in the back.
So whistling to me, can't you?
You ain't never. What's that movie? What's that old ass movie? You ain't never whistled before? That nigga be like, no. Be like, you just put your lips together and blow. That bitch said, "You just put your lips together and blew." Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know how to do that shit. I don't know how to do that.
Mm, mm-mm.
Nigga
Man,
got me messed up. Bro. I don't know how motherfucker get so comfortable out in this world, nigga. I'm still a little shy nigga. I'm still a little nigga, shy nigga changing in the pool area, nigga, watching my back.
mm, right.
Watch my back. Nigga used to be young in them groups, nigga. Always was taught nigga like, man, look, keep that towel up, nigga. Hold it. don't let nobody see me on the side, nigga. Don't let this nigga. You
Right,
see these
right,
niggas walk,
right.
they can see me on the side right here, the little crack right here.
I used to hate the ones
Boy,
when I was in Louisiana, man. I used to take the little that's one thing I used to love about Louisiana. It has so many cuts, so many different ways, you know. And I was the type of person like to take shortcuts. I learned stuff real quick, you know, as far as directions and all that stuff. When I get into town, I figure it out. Like, okay, I'm gonna start here, then I'm just gonna, man. I figured that once I figure it out, man. So one day I came through just came through the cut, just like whoa, 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 whoa. Next thing I know, one thing you know, old boy was like, whoa, there, hey, whoa, there, whoa, there. I was like, whoa. He's like, come here, whoa. I was like, man, I ain't coming over there, cause the way he was standing, I was like, dude, I don't know what you're doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I know who he was, cause I knew who he was and everything, but it was blocked off right there. It was a big old it was an old school AC unit. You know what I'm saying? It was blocking it. And my boy was only like 5'7", 5'8". I couldn't see, you know what I mean? So he was short and I couldn't see over that shit. He's like, "Well, come over here,
hey
Wally."
man,
I was like, "No,
hey,
man."
hey,
But
hey, Price. I don't know, man. I just seen these headlines. This shit gotta stop, man. If you
what's
can't
that?
see that this is like, man, they gotta stop this shit. Like for real, man. I'm getting tired of this. Hold on. How y'all gonna sit up here and say that Kyrie Irving, like they could trade him or they don't need him. They're enough. They're enough to win the ring right now. Hold on. I also felt like AD and LeBron was enough. They won it right when it was just them two, right? It wasn't just a bubble thing,
Facts.
right? So why y'all not why y'all not on the TV saying the Lakers could win the championship without Russell Westbrook or Carmelo? Like they AD and LeBron wasn't. Y'all not saying none of that. Y'all not trying to say LeBron didn't have to go get Russ. Like, but y'all desperately trying to weaken them Brooklyn Nets, nigga. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody in this league that you can trade any of them players over there for, and you gonna get the same value, bitch. You
That's a
can't get
fact.
the same value for Kyrie Irving. I don't care who you trade. Ain't nobody like Kyrie Irving in the league. You can't get nobody for James Harden. Ain't nobody like James Harden. These niggas are all different. Steph Curry, Kyrie, those are different players. Ain't no you can go straight head up trade, but nigga, you're gonna never get
They
that.
ain't getting
Kyrie's not
you
gonna
never
bring
get
you
that
Steph
value.
shit. Kyrie ain't gonna bring you that Steph shit. Kyrie ain't gonna bring you no Steph action, and Steph ain't gonna bring you no Kyrie action. You're gonna miss something from both of those players.
I don't understand why.
So
This is the main reason why I don't like comparing players. Every player is different. This is why I don't compare guards and forwards. I just can't do that. And to me, I know SFM was talking about it. Hey, I'm not one thing that's not gonna be tolerated on my channel. I know he didn't admit it like that or anything like that, or this is just general. The great ones, I don't destroy the greats. Y'all gotta stop destroying the greats. Just in your argument, just let it go. Let it go. We get y'all gotta let it go. Y'all gotta stop that. They shit set in stone. These players that y'all watching now, their careers is about to be over with. All y'all little favorite players, Carmelo, look at AD and not AD, KD. All these niggas getting older, yeah. It's been time for these new giants coming in, these young bulls that's ready to come in the league hungry. But they ain't giving they shine. Cause they still talking about the same ass niggas every motherfucking day. and then still shit from down here. And no matter what kind of platform it is, it could be sports, it could deal with money, it could deal with anything. And I'm telling you, they be doing this shit for years. But debate now in my younger 20s against some of these, y'all get no. I'll be done. You just can't compare the greats. They set in stone, man, and it's levels to this, man. It's really levels. I ain't talking about the greats that I know. I'm talking about the greats that's for the greats that I seen in my lifetime. This is way levels to this. We got to stop destroying these players, man. But a lot of players that was really great never got they just due, never got their true respect, and all this shitting and disrespecting on these great ones. Man, y'all need to cut that out. I'm not entertaining that, man. Like that's for real, cause I know what I seen. I know what I seen in their careers. Y'all can sit there and say that all these players had a super team, and what y'all fail to realize is this: that LeBron James played with more super teams than anybody y'all want to mention, and he failed more than them. So what are we talking about here? This why I don't understand it. Cause y'all always want to say, "Oh, Kobe had a super team, Jordan had a super team." Jordan never had a super team. Kobe Bryant never was a super team. Y'all want to say when they had Steve Nash and Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard wasn't the same ass motherfucking player. He had two bum ass shoulders the whole time when he was with the Lakers. Nash just sat there and just laid on the ground majority of the time. Y'all
Here's
just
what I
want to
say
say
about
this,
the.
just want to make it at man. Now I'm just like that. When I get surgical, y'all got to start. Y'all always want to push shit in contests, but y'all want to blow out us contents too. Y'all want to say that Laker team was a dream team? No, that was a fucking dream team. Carmelo wasn't the same Carmelo. Nowhere near.
Jordan and Kobe never played on super teams, but I'm not gonna sit here and say. Well, I know the '04 Shaq put together that attempted super team, right? Shaq put that together, and
Yeah,
then
but they want to own it on Kobe like Kobe did. It's like no,
yeah,
man, like no. Y'all got that's why I understand. And this is one thing that's keep pissing me off. Y'all always want to say that Kobe Bryant ride coattails because this is LeBron fans because they always want to count these Finals MVPs, which is good, but Finals MVPs do not articulate your whole entire career of the NBA because I guarantee you from the offense and from the defense, he has the most 12. He has 12 first team. That means you did it over a decade.
and we had this debate last night about on another channel about who was the best, who had the best career and who was the better player, Duncan or Kobe. And I picked Duncan, and me and a few other guys, we were saying like, bro, the numbers support it. Like, and some guys are referencing the one-on-one record. That is valid. Kobe had a better record against Duncan, but when you put the whole career in perspective and you put everything in perspective, Tim Duncan had a better career. His numbers just better, and he played with lesser talent overall. He played with good talent, Parker and Ginobili and Kawhi Leonard and some of the other guys, but these niggas ain't no Shaq. He didn't have no Ron Artest and shit like that. So I'm saying, like, it's not that we shitting on Kobe, but it was just like, bro, like, we got to give Duncan his respect, bro. Like,
Right. Hey, and this is one thing I always said this, and I said this yesterday on my channel when SFM came with that question. I'm like, dude, I'm not disrespecting Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is I think he's one. I think he's the best power forward.
I mean, I got Tim Duncan in my top 5.
Right, I got him in my top 5 too. I got him and the mama in my top 5.
And he was saying, Kobe's not in my top 5, but he's in my top 10. But he was saying, I'm like, Kobe's not the GOAT, man. I get what you're saying, bro. Kobe's a great player. I like Kobe, but Kobe ain't the GOAT, man. Like, I don't know what.
I don't think Kobe is the GOAT. You know, I don't get. This is the thing. I don't get into these GOAT things because I think everybody. Like if you ask to me honestly, my truth, if I would have said Now, who my GOAT is, it's a multiple of people that can have this discussion. Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell. This is just my opinion. You know, there's others. Magic, he has a case. Jordan, of course. Kobe, Duncan does too. Duncan does too. I mean, that's like they say.
Then we was talking.
Them two right there, to me, they dominated their generation.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they say, you know how they always want to say that, like LeBron dominated the generation. Them two really dominated their generation, though. Like they did. Duncan and Kobe, yeah. I just don't understand. I don't entertain that stuff anymore when people be talking that crazy stuff. Cause the disrespect Kobe Bryant gets, man, it's beyond me, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I don't understand how a man always be in the gym, win, lose, or draw, and come back better, and lock you up defensively, and did it on a consistent basis. Even with, this is the thing, he played Shaq coattails. He had to go out there and put them points up too. He had to go there out there and defend. He had to go out there and defend too. Shaq couldn't go out there and guard them guards.
I think it's a bad. I think it's an interesting argument. It's an interesting topic, but
the only thing that messed me up about some of these people that do talk about this discussion on Reggie, they ain't never seen Kobe whole career.
Yeah.
If you ain't never seen it, this is what baffles me. That's why I be like, dude, that's why I don't entertain it. Like, dude, I seen this man whole career. We're the same age.
And I got Kobe. I got Kobe over Magic just slightly. I think that would be a better debate than Kobe versus Duncan. Because
we had that debate before. I know some cats would take Magic. I know some cats would take Kobe. It's not by much, you know, because Magic was my favorite player growing up. You know what I mean?
Kobe hit.
I knew I wasn't 6'9" either.
Their stats in their career is more similar. Like Duncan, but if you take away the two stats, that the head-to-head record and the most wins against 50+ winning teams, Duncan's numbers and stats, that shit is just like, it's too much. It's no debate, bro. So I'm like, even if you coming from a lot, bro, it's no debate. But if you want to say Magic, that's a little bit different. And it's like really close in my opinion, because I know Magic, his assist numbers, his rebound numbers, the Magic led the league in assists like 3-4 times, like 12, 13, 14 assists and shit, averaging 10, 11 assists. His career was shorter, but I got to give it to Kobe because Kobe was a better overall player. He was a two-way player. You know what I'm saying? He was elite in the prime of his career. He was elite on both ends of the court. And so I always give the nod.
I was going to ask you a question too, because this is the thing I don't understand with some people when they say Jordan, when did not make it to the playoffs tarnish your legacy to you? Do you think it tarnished your legacy when you're in your prime? To me, this is why I don't understand. That's why nobody. If you ain't watched Kobe whole career, y'all just don't understand that the Lakers at that time, the time when he didn't make it.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad, but it's not as bad as make it. They just try to make that shit just. Oh, I heard the homie said that last night. I was like, dude, you know how many dudes that never made it in their prime? In the West, it's hard, bro. It's always been hard. Since I've seen it.
Look how good Mike is. Look how Mike is better over the level, over these levels that we seeing now, man.
Right.
When Mike came back to the league, right? Mike was already I'm talking about the Wizards too. Mike was already at the age and older than Kobe and LeBron. His last year, what he gave the Nets. I mean, what he gave the Wizards? 3 years or 2? What was it? 3?
I can't remember.
I think he played with him 3 years. I think it was 2 years. I'm just going to say 2. But just from that, he came back 37. Yes, let's go back 37. He came back and played till 40.
Right.
This motherfucker had, in 2003, that motherfucker had 3 40-point scoring games, 6 30-point scoring games, about 14 25-point scoring games, 12 double-doubles, And Michael Jordan right now got 6 of the top scoring, highest scoring points in a game for any player that's over 39 or 37.
And this is
And
the
I done
thing.
looked and
Them
seen
two
Kobe,
right
and
there is one.
I looked and seen Kobe, and even though I know Kobe was dealing with injuries, Mike was too, so I ain't gonna put no dings and bangs on it because he did end up scoring 60 eventually, even though I know he had to take shots for it and all that. He did have some good games, but I'm looking at LeBron now. I've seen Kobe at those ages, and those niggas have not hit those numbers as many times as Mike did in these ages.
That's a fact.
That's how high of a level he is over them two niggas. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. This shit gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and Kobe and Kobe's nowhere near Mike, but to me, man, everybody know he.
Yeah, if I'm gonna say somebody came close to the sun and got their ass fried, right now I only can say, and you know what it is? It ain't too much of just the game, too. See, that's why I say it ain't all the game. Kobe gave you the Mike spirit. That spirit that Mike left in the NBA, Kobe was like the last player with that shit. He was like the last player, and I think Max Kellerman kind of touched on it, but he kind of described it in the wrong way. He was like,
I don't trash Max.
He was like,
he used to trash my boy when he was with the.
But Max Kellerman said something. He was like, Kobe gives you that feeling, like, you know, you want him to win, though. He was like, even if you root against you, like, you want him to make it. You want to see him take that shot. You want to see him prove you wrong. Like, he give you that spirit. It was just that aura. Kobe had that Mike aura when he came in the room. Like, you know what I mean? So he's the closest nigga that you can say that got to that respect after all them other OG greats left.
That's a fact.
All these young players look at him. All them young players, they ain't gonna see Mike. They ain't have the chance to see Mike walking through the lockers and all that shit. So they're Michael Jordan in their mind. When they close their eyes and see Kobe, they close their eyes saying Michael Jordan to them. They wasn't closing their eyes. These players ain't closing, not like that. And I ain't saying some of them don't look at LeBron amazing, but they're not saying, when they say LeBron, man, he great, they don't say LeBron like Jordan. You ain't hearing these young niggas say that shit. But what they say about Kobe, D Wade, Carmelo, Chris Paul, man, Kobe like our Jordan. You don't see these young niggas saying LeBron like our Jordan. They like, man, LeBron just, man, you know, LeBron, he the best player right now to me. Like, you hear some young players say, he played the right way. I like LeBron right now because he played the right way. That's what they say.
And I give you, like, for me, I think, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm biased because I'm a Rockets fan, but I swear, as far as like the pantheon of legends, I think Hakeem is the most disrespected.
Yeah, he is. You know why? Because he was the threat to Jordan. He was the threat to Jordan.
And here's the
That's
thing,
why, bro.
Hakeem,
if you notice too, you gotta peep. I also asked about those retirement years. Why did he have to retire in his championship years? We never got that matchup. Out of everybody Michael Jordan faced, is one nigga that he can't say he beat when it counted, and that's him. You feel me? It's one nigga for sure they kept away, and I'm gonna say they kept Mike and him away from each other on purpose. Yeah, I'm gonna say that because in the regular season, Houston used to beat them. Yeah, in the regular season, Houston had a better. It's sometimes it's matchups, bro. And it ain't about the skill. Houston had the perfect matchup to spread your ass out to where you couldn't clog and defense. See, Mike them had them lanes where they were stripping niggas and all that. But Houston spread you out so far, you couldn't go down there and help nobody with Kareem. Kareem down there, you look, just like how Shaq became Shaq and it wasn't no answer for him at that time. That was Hakeem. It was no answer. Down low, Chicago, nobody in the league got an answer for that nigga. And if he coming to see you, you see what he did to David Robinson? Oh, boingy, hop in here. Like, so what you think he was gonna do to Luke Longley? What you think he was gonna do to Luke Longley and shit like that? Like, it was gonna be a problem. The same way niggas said you don't got an answer for Jordan, you don't have an answer for him. That's how lethal. They was both even on that level. You ain't got an answer for me neither, Jordan. So what we gonna do here? And then I think that Hakeem, they both of their casts, their support casts supported them excellently. So it was just about who was gonna be on more. Like your supporting squad, who was gonna be hitting their shots the most, who wasn't gonna be missing the most. It was like who ain't gonna make the most mistakes.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, they probably could have beat. That's why I said I don't be wanting to say too much. But that team, That team, it was something different because I'm gonna tell you, when everybody he faced, Mike didn't have to stick Charles Barkley. He had somebody on his team though that can deal with him, and everybody else was mediocre.
Yep.
But that team that Hakeem had, that wasn't just mediocre motherfuckers. It was something extraordinary about his role players, how they can get hot and how they can just really take over on their own. They didn't need Michael Jordan to endorse them. And you got to think, he had playmakers, bro. Look, he had real playmakers. See, Jordan, the offense was really built around Jordan. They really looked for Jordan to save the day all the time. On that Houston Rockets team, it didn't have to be Hakeem all the time. You know, he a center. You can't, every play couldn't be a throw down to him. Maybe y'all need a three. So they had niggas who had the confidence and the skill to get past a nigga on their own and go score. So that would have been a good matchup. So it's a reason to me to this day, bro. I'm with you. Hey, Reggie, I'm with you on that one, Reggie. To this day, I believe that they kept them niggas away from each other on purpose because in that time in the 90s, they wanted Mike to go 6-0. They couldn't afford for him to take a loss. They didn't want to take that chance of somebody dethroning who they didn't built the fuck up to run, you know, to have the lead. Nigga, we trying to make you be this guy. So we can't have nobody make you look like they can dent your armor.
And when he won the Defensive Player of the Year award,
but that just changed. Let me just chime in. But how you get dented? I'm just gonna transform it to how they say who the player is to go now. How you have dented armor and be considered as a GOAT?
Well, you can't have a dent in your armor. Look, you can't. He. But that's the thing. His armor not dented because they never let the matchup come. See,
exactly.
Just like they never let Kobe. You gotta look at it. It go both ways. Look, it go both ways. Look, it go both ways. LeBron run didn't happen until Kobe's last run. They made him duck Kobe. They were supposed to see each other. But what they said, if we let Kobe see him, I truly believe at that time, especially the second year, him coming off that loss to Boston, I don't believe no team that would have came out the East would have beat the mad Kobe Bryant, embarrassed Kobe Bryant, how he was. Like, you seen how he came out lighting them niggas up 35 and 7-7 or some shit, however he came on Orlando. I just think they didn't want him to dent LeBron's armor because we fit to build you up and we're going to pass you past Kobe. But if you see Kobe in these finals, and he destroys you, we can't help you, man. We can't help your legacy on saying you better than him. See, so they keep nigga away that may fuck you over. They didn't let Kobe see him in the finals. Why? Why wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't you want to prove that your new toy could beat your old toy? Ain't that's how you pass the torch? You usually I think y'all did that to Magic. Y'all let him go see Magic in his old ass age, and y'all let Jordan go beat Magic up. Y'all let him go beat up all these old niggas at a certain point in time. So why y'all didn't let it be proven? Fuck them season games. Why y'all didn't give that? Why y'all didn't give the world Hakeem and Jordan? Come on now. Why y'all didn't give the world Kobe and LeBron? Come on now, because y'all didn't have faith in y'all toy that y'all really wanted. Y'all felt like, damn, this ain't the dude who we really want to run the league right now. So we got to keep him away from him. We can't have nobody to where they can really have an argument like, boy, you seen what about in them finals when he fucked him over? You want to talk about he better than them, or when they fucked around and upset him. Hakeem team was really the only team that nobody will be saying Mike wouldn't have had no game 7 because he would have had one against that fucking team probably. That's how good that motherfucker was, man. People can say they won't. He probably would have had a game 7 against Houston, man. Shit.
Hey, me and my homies, man, we always was talking about. Matter of fact, in my first year of my 20s, when all this jump was going on, 94. This is right before I get in my 20s, yeah, right before, yeah. And, yeah, when they won the back-to-back, I was always, me and my boy, we was like, man, imagine the dream, and he said he just able to play to Chicago. But we was back then. That's one thing I like. Even the homies now, we still talk about like we did back then. But now it's just we used to think the same thing. Like, dude, why in the world why Mike is not in the finals, bro? Like, why he had to retire, bro? Like, we used to say the same ass shit, bro. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, while he out there getting cooked, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, I like Mike. Hey, and this is the thing. I like Mike, but then I know how the play is on the media, so I don't blame Mike per se. 'Cause I know Mike, he ain't gonna back down for no challenge. I will say that would have been a match made in heaven because to me that'd be something that y'all the Bulls you went against a legit power forward majority of the time.
Because and
But
as
you
I
never
got
went
didn't have
against
to
a
stick
legit
nobody.
center. Right, you had got then not only that, you never went against a true legit center like the Dream.
and my thing about it is, as a Rockets fan, I got a chip on my shoulder about that shit because, like, we are a second. Like, if you got like tiers and franchises, we're like a second tier franchise when it comes to like the Bostons and the LAs
Right.
and the Knicks and all this other shit. And I'm like, if we would have had that matchup, we would have been NBA royalty like these other franchises. Like, because yeah, we got the job done, but we beat a young Orlando with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't good enough. We needed that Matt. We needed Mike to get up there with
Robert
NBA World.
Ory. And that's the thing. And Robert
Because
Ory would
you
be
know
able
why?
to
Because they don't respect. Because they're not respecting y'all competition. They're not respecting who y'all beat. That's why they not giving it to y'all like that. Because they feel like y'all got the dark. I'm gonna say it just like this. Y'all got the dark ages. Y'all got the dark ages of the NBA when Mike left, and it was just kaput. And it was like anybody could have won. All that type of shit. That's how they look at it. Like some dark ages.
So we got
shit.
the Knicks. We got the Knicks, and we got the Magic, and they was like, I mean, the Knicks back then,
and they try to use that, and look, they try to use that how they use with LeBron. Oh, the baby Magic, like the baby OKC. Yeah, you beat a baby Shaq. You beat a baby Shaq. Like, you feel me? You didn't beat Shaq, so it's like, oh, okay, poo my win then. Okay, but them niggas was up on us.
And they do the same thing with the Knicks. They say, "Oh well, y'all got the Knicks, and the Knicks didn't have to go through the Bulls, and the Knicks ain't never won shit." So blah blah. Blah. And I'm like, "Come on, bro! Like, come on, dog. That nigga went against Patrick Ewing, bro. This nigga went against Patrick motherfucking Ewing, bro. One of that nigga between Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, and Akeem. Them two. That nigga was a top 3 center in his era.
Only thing, and God knows, I love Patrick Ewing, man. He was a beast, bro. He was a monster.
That's another disrespected legend.
He don't because of the ring, because he didn't get a ring, but then he played against Mike. Hey, this is the thing. Man, John Starks was missing on a milk carton. Hey, this is what I said. I always said this when they had that OJ shit going on and shit during the NBA finals and shit. Y'all remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
John Starks missed all them goddamn shots and shit in Game 7. I'm like, dude, I know he moved. I was telling my homeboy the next day when I seen him at work, I was like, dude, I know he moved out New York. I know he did.
Yeah, that nigga will still talk about that shit to this day, man. That nigga get all butthurt when you mention that nigga.
You think it's Wilts? Hey, true fans of New York, man. I'm telling you. You mentioned John Starks, it's a whole nother level. That's the homie that work at the dispensary. You mentioned John Starks, boy, he'd be like, man, do not mention that name, bro. I was gonna hook you up, kind of shit.
And my thing back
because that Game 7, dude. You saw that game? Game 7. That was you talking about. That was you talking about worst performance, shoot performance.
Man.
And then the time the Knicks should have won it, Patrick Ewing went down. That's why they ended up getting Marcus Camby. Insert Camby. A young Marcus Camby who played for who? Who was his coach in high school? Who was his coach in college, Reggie?
You can argue Marcus Camby was a bust, but that's another discussion.
Yeah, another discussion. But hey, who was his coach?
Where did he go to college?
I could tell you, but who was his coach? I could tell you.
I don't know. I forgot. I don't even know where he went to college.
He went to college at UMass.
Okay.
And his coach was John Calipari.
Wow.
He had Edgar. It was this dude. It was these two Puerto Rican dudes. They was cold, man. Edgar Padilla and I think another dude was Trevor Esso. That was on their team. That was on his team. That was like the big three on their team.
It's crazy. How come
I watched his whole career,
a lot of Puerto Rican niggas in the NBA? The only nigga you really see.
Back then, that's the difference. See, back then when I was growing up, there was a lot of Puerto Ricans that was in college getting it, bro, getting buckets.
Because the only nigga that I know,
UMass, and Calipari to me was the one that put them boys on the map. He put the Puerto Ricans on the map. It was a unique team.
because I know a lot of Puerto Ricans.
His assistant coach was Bruiser Flint, who ended up coaching UMass afterwards. After Calipari left, yeah, man, I remember that, man. I was growing up, bro.
You tell me all the Ricans on the East Coast, and none of them can't make it to the league.
Number one seed. There was a number one seed. There was that team was nice in college, bro. I can tell you somebody. That's one thing I like about the game of basketball. I saw a lot of these great players, even Lamar Odom. I seen him when he was in college. He was nice. I knew he was gonna be nice. I'm like, dude, this dude is just too skilled in doing the shit that he's doing. I remember seeing Ray going against AI. I miss all that shit. I still watch Arkansas, the Razorbacks, UCLA. And I could just go on and on and on. Kentucky, they had their little runs. Louisville, when they had Denny Crum in them. I'm telling you, man, this basketball is that, and that's why y'all wonder why these players end up going to the halls of fames and all this. It's level to this because of their high school, their professional career, and they end up getting a gold medal. Like especially they wearing multiple rings, and they have great accolades to go with it. You can't deny it. They're gonna get in. Especially well decorated. A lot of players is well decorated in this league. Patrick Ewing is well decorated. He'll never get his no kind of respect. And I think, to me, they would have beat the if they would have had Patrick Ewing. They would have won that title that year. That's just my opinion. Because Pat was still getting it in. Yeah, DTG, you remember that? Yeah. Yeah, yep. In Elite 8, 1996. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, UMass was nice, bro. UMass was nice. That was when college basketball was still good to watch though too. Cause like I said, we still had. I remember Kerry Kittles was at Villanova. Everybody had that thing. You had the Big East, then you had the Big 8 at the time, and then you had the Pac-10 back in the day. Now it's the Pac-12, and then you had UNLV in their days. Then you had Duke.
UNLV in the '90s was a powerhouse.
Yeah, Georgia Tech with Kenny Anderson, and then they ended up coming to be in the Marbury. That was one of the best games. That was one of the best college games too when he went against Bobby Hurley. That shit was nice. Yeah, that's basketball. That's I tell people, man. That's why I love this game, man. Cause a lot of these players now, man. Back then, I watched their whole careers, man. Growing up, seeing them their whole career in the league, and back then, shoot, if you don't have these opportunities. That's why I'm so hard on these players because these players they paid the way for y'all, so y'all can get paid like the way that y'all do.
Yeah,
you know them dudes probably rolling like, dude, the talent that I would have seen, and Einstein ain't seen, and they always want to disrespect the legends to me too because they always want to say these players so much bigger and athletes and all this and that. I say all of that. Y'all can have all of that, but I seen the same ass shit back in the day. I still ain't seen a Sean Kemp in the league yet.
Yep.
I ain't seen a person like a Terry Cummings who was nice. Injuries, but you look up his stats. You can look up his stats on Basketball Reference. You can tell when he climbed the years that, he was hurt. But other than that, the man was beasting. Played with the Bucks back in the day with Sidney Moncrief and Paul Presley.
To me, Sidney Moncrief is the most underrated player in NBA history.
Man, so many of them, and I think the best on-guard defender also played for the Bucks and played with them too was Albert Robinson. Albert Robinson, ain't nobody's messing with that dude defensively. To me, that was my person. That was the best defender that I seen. That's a guard, and I put him against anybody. I don't care how the NBA railroad his career, because his personal life. I'm talking about his as a defender. That man was a true defender. Would get in your face. I ain't never seen nobody like Albert Robinson. That dude was a beast defensively with him and Moncrief and that Paul Presley, who was everybody acting like Paul Presley. He was about 6'7", 6'8", somewhere in there, but he was a small forward. He can initiate offense. I've seen all this stuff before. They acting like this. They got like these players are just high. Just all these players just started. It's just the way they changed the rules. And they got a lot of these players could do what they did back then.
No, I wouldn't. Jay would say Zion is the closest to Sean Kemp. No, I wouldn't say that. Sean Kemp was he was more they're both
nowhere near Sean Kemp to me.
They're both equally athletic.
I see where you're going at with it, but every night you knew Sean Kemp was gonna give you something because Gary Payton
was more explosive.
Gary Payton gonna make sure.
He was obviously he was light on his feet. He was more explosive. He was faster.
He was way more in shape than he was than Zion is.
I will say this: Zion has more. He has a greater potential to be better because he has more tools in his toolbox. He can handle it. He can pass it a little bit. He could do a little bit of everything. But as far as just like, quick, like just far as pure athleticism, dunking it around the rim and shit like that, and rebounding. Sean Kemp was an alright rebounder. I think for his. Maybe he's a little bit underwhelming in the rebounding department, but so is Zion. Zion's not the greatest rebounder. They're both like undersized forwards. So, but I would say they're a little bit different. I see where you're going with it, but I don't see it just because
I don't see it either.
Yeah, Zion's a little heavy. He's heavier and he's slower.
And Sean Kemp came straight out of junior college too. So yeah, you got to do your due diligence and actually look these players up, man. And this is one thing, and this is the thing.
Miles Bridges is Sean Kemp.
Miles Bridges, and that's one. I like Miles Bridges, but I don't know, man. Another thing too. Sean Kemp was 6'10".
Yeah, and those dudes are lefties.
Mm-hmm. And they both and to me, I like Miles Bridges right now compared to Zion. I like Zion, but I like Miles Bridges better. I
like the announcer when he calls the game
for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah,
they got the best announcers. Yeah, they got the best announcers to me.
What's the name? Mass. He like that. He like the chick that be calling the games in Brooklyn. She's cool. I like her because I like the way she break the games down. But the dude in Charlotte, that dude's the best.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the chick that be breaking it down the game for the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah.
Yeah. She knows. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Good. You can just tell people that that do their due diligence. You know what I mean? Even that do got some integrity on their work. You know what I mean? It ain't many of them, but real recognize real at the end of the day. So when y'all season starts, will y'all play y'all first game?
I haven't even checked yet. I gotta check. Let me check.
I still like my boy Mike Green. Bang, he been doing that jump for a long time. I still like Van Gundy and Mark Jackson. I like that crew and Mike Green. I like that little crew that they got.
We start October 20th. We play the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
And then we play the Thunder 2 days later.
That's the team that got all them draft picks, like future draft picks, shit, right?
Yeah, man. Sam Presti, man, they just gonna fire his ass. He tripping. All he good at is just getting draft picks, and then he draft good players, and then he can't keep them. He's gonna even fire his ass. They ain't going. They going nowhere fast.
Man, this is the thing. Monkey see, monkey do. I ain't going deep all into it, man. But shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna be on for about until 11 o'clock my time, and I'm out. I'm out. But we got 35 minutes. We got 35 minutes. I'm not messing around with nobody today. No coming off the top rope. We just sitting here having a good discussion and everything like that, man. And we just gonna keep it going because 11 o'clock. I gotta go. It's my Friday. I'm trying to get this day over with because then tomorrow we can really cook tomorrow.
Yeah. But shoot, man, I'm gonna head out, man. It was good chopping up with
Man,
y'all.
always, Reg, man, and man, be safe, man, and prayers up to you, bro, man. Whatever you do, man, you already know, man. Man, wish you the best, man. You know what it's in for out here, man. That's anybody out here, man. That's real, man. Stay up, bro.
Hey,
Go ahead, Trey.
you catch that damn movie they got out, man, called Squid Games?
No,
That shit on Netflix, man.
that sound like some stuff I won't even watch.
Man, no,
But
you need to see it though.
on the way I watch it, on the way I watch it, if it's sending like a lot of subliminal messages and shit, is it something like that?
Yeah, hey, watch it, man. Yeah, watch it. It's like another level of. It's another level of what's that movie with that girl and shit? They were trying to kill her ass in them games and shit. Hunger Game. It's some shit like that.
Where something like that.
It's basically a group of desperate ass Chinese people. That's just broke or in debt, nigga. Like they done fucked off. They some bad gamblers. They just some bad motherfucking money. It's just a movie about like what people will do right now. I believe that's what people doing right now. It's basically like all the motherfuckers selling their soul. They killing each other in this movie. Like these people are playing games, hiding like red light, green light, nigga. But you gonna get killed if that motherfucking thing catch you moving a little bit when it say stop. Like it just shows you how desperate motherfucker is for money to where you know you can die if you don't win or do this shit right, and you still gonna go and sign your name over to that shit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm good. I'm good on that. It'll be very interesting, though. I'll check it out. That's why I'd rather just sit there, and just get blessed for stuff that God blessed me with, for me doing the things I'm doing in my life, and make no excuses every day. Get on my knees every day. Thank that man above every day. Forgive me grace, give me mercy, give me everything that I need to survive. Yeah, he supply all my needs, so I'm not worried about anything this world is testing, is doing, everything like that, because I know what it's headed for. You only can wake only a certain amount of people up in your lifetime. I know it's school, I know it's college for a lot of people, working, whatever you do in your life, hey, just continue to just get through it. I'm telling you. Don't be sitting there moping in your tears and everything, and all in your sorrows, and you don't know what man. Hey, I be telling people this. I be giving people the short bus story, man. Oh, this, and I'm like, man, hey, you need to have some faith or something. Well, I can't have faith when all this happening at one time. Of course, it's going to happen. You got things that hit you all at one time, but God ain't gonna put you nothing on your heart that you can't bear. Because the more that you sit there, you get through it and you conquer it, the better the blessing's going to be. And then you think it's going to stop there. No, it's levels to this. The devil's always going to be blessed, and the devil always going to do what he's going to do. That's why a lot of people is all with the sauce. That's why a lot of people is going at each other in so many ways. They don't talk about real stuff that's going on in this world. They tell us what they want us to know. They ain't tell you the aftermath until it happens. Even if it happens. I don't know. Sometimes I just sit here and think to myself, I get in my pad and my book and I be writing a whole bunch of stuff. I just don't understand how some people move. How they think. That's male or female, how they think. And you want everything to go everything your way all the time, but mm-mm. You got people sacrificing things and 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 they don't agree with you because you don't agree with them and you have a huge fallout. I just had never seen so many grown-ups my age or and like she already know. So what? You can't be everybody's friend. You always gotta fit in. I never fit in a lot of places that I've been. That's fine, but I'm always respected, very respectful. People know when they see me, it's love. We're gonna laugh, have a good time. Might cry a little bit, but we living. We living in a. We living. We living to to make everybody better. Everybody brings a personality into life. Everybody do. Everybody got good things in your life. It's all up to you to bring that out. If you can't bring it out of you, I don't know what else to say. You better start doing what you got to do for yourself. At the end of the day, you got one life. What you gonna do with your life? I'm getting my life right. My life is back. I'm just being patient, and then once I need to know what I need to know, then boom, it's gonna be on, and then it's on to the next level of my life. Then once I get there, boom, I'm on to the next task. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing what I gotta do in my life. Nobody. Because when you let other people in run your life, you can't be who you are. You can't. You be around them, you just be faking the phone. And then when you get around them, you be yourself. You be who you are. That's why I like my life the way it is. My life always been like this for a very long time, despite what anybody had to say about me. I do the same thing I've been doing for a while. But now I'm on a better mindset, a more determination. Words don't hurt me no more. Certain words do, but at the same time, but I nip in the bud and move on because life is too short. I never seen so many people talk so much stuff about people you don't even know. The same person you talking stuff to, that person you never know. But that person can help you, pray for you, do whatever. Might be on the side of the road anything. You don't know what can happen. End up coming anywhere. I seen stuff happen to people. I seen it. Even my life, I even seen it. That's just anybody, man. Don't let nobody stop you what the fuck you got to do in your life, man. Nobody. And people don't see eye to eye and with you with it. Oh well, that's between you and God, and just move on from it. I had to do that. Once I did that with myself, I know what I'm doing right now in my life is right. Because everything is lining up the way how I want it to be. Why? Because I've been putting in the work and effort for me to. And I apologize. I know I don't be on like I used to. I got like, hey, I got goals. I got plans. Everything. And from this point on, this is coming from me. I will not disrespect nobody. If we disagree, we disagree. But me calling you out your name, that will never happen to me, to anybody on here. And I come for me first. I will never say that, anything like that. Because to me, that's very disrespectful. You pick your mouth up, you pick the ground up, and all that. Nowadays, now, people, especially out here, I seen it. People out here in the West Coast that I seen when I was out there in Tacoma, cats get they behind beat. Male or female get beat down. Can't take a butt whooping. You getting clowned by your friends. You gonna go back and shoot that person. So fighting is not even not fighting is not even respected nowadays. Because nowadays you can fight somebody and then the person got the best of you. They'll come back and just smoke you. Or smoke you after they get their behind beat. It doesn't matter. And shout out to that boy James too, man. Prayers up to my boy, man. 'Cause he sent me a video yesterday, and I've been sitting there just it's been in my mind how that spirit moved that dude away. It wasn't his time yet. When it's not your time, it's not your time. We have a lot of days to get it right. This is just this is not this is a race. This is a race all the way to the end. That's why every day out of my mouth, I'm always bringing out positive to each and everybody, male or female, because that's just me. I had it, but I had a lot of negative talk on top of that. And then when you do get good talk, you hear so much negativity as a youngin', it plays in your mind, play with your mind a lot. And then once you begin to figure out everything, you good. And there's gonna be peer pressures, everything. Even if you're in school, not a peer pressures, a lot of it. I know what the kids go through out here, man. It's like it's like open the floodgates of hell. The stuff they could see, and just and I've been to 40 states in my life, and I seen where kids and like, dude, my high school was we was like that, but this right here is another level. I think I would have survived it, yeah, because that's just my mentality. Because I lived in a lot of places, I've been to a lot of places on my own. A lot of people, and a few people asked me in the email last night. Email actually was from yesterday. Asked me why not go to a lot of these places because I wanted to. And that's what I wanted to do was see what the world was really hidden for. See what the was really hidden for. What they what TV say it is. Not that mentality. I hit the world. I hit the world. I don't say jumping off the porch. I wasn't jumping on no porch. But getting out in that world, I was out in that world very young, as a youngin, all the way into now. So I seen a lot, been through a lot. So my life journey just got greater. Cause once I learned how to channel everything and cutting everybody off. There's a lot of people you got to cut off in your life. Man, I know people been cutting me off forever, but they swear they talk to me every day. I come on here to bring positive, bring change, to bring men and women together for us to, so we sit there and talk about real stuff. I don't care. YouTube gonna do what they gonna do. Twitch gonna do what they gonna do too. You know, and some of the messages I get, some of those Twitches, I won't even speak on YouTube. And people that know me, they know I've been talking about stuff like this and stuff, how my mind, how I'm wired. They tell you, even when I was on the book, I was selling was on Facebook. I had like every profile I had, they took me down. Then I had some other stuff that still got to be taken care of, who I know was doing something to account that I was doing, so that's why I ain't been on a book, and I don't even care about Facebook anyway. I'm not even on them outlets. When I do the gram, get on there just a message. Now I don't even have to get on the gram, because every 2 weeks I get my haircut from the same person who I encourage her life to strive for greatness, and she's doing it by herself with her 2 kids. And I talked to her kids, seen them yesterday. She says seeing you is like, you just bring a smile to my face. Hearing people say stuff like that to me, that let me know this is who I am. I bring out the best in anybody. I don't care what nobody say about somebody. I seen these people, man, and these drugs is really killing the people of this world. I hear is that meth is so bad. It's so bad. I just never understood that when you do see a black people out here, when you see black people out here, I don't like using black, but that's what they, because yeah, I ain't getting all into that. But when when I see another person like me out here, I always get the skank face, the "Who are you?" uh uh that is just it's that look that like who the fuck are you in a negative sense. And then if I see a Puerto Rican or a Mexican during the same time I seen people that are just like me, they'll greet me like it ain't nothing. Kitchen mission, y'all. This lady comes to my store every day. Matter of fact, by the time I get to work, she know me that around the time she comes in, she be getting off work 12 to 12:30. I've been seeing her what she does. I've been working there for 2 years. I know what she does. I told my boss about it. She thought I was tripping. I told the people at the store about it. They said I was tripping, but they thought I was trying to be funny because they said I like to laugh, I joke around, crack jokes. That's just what I do. So I told her what she does. I was like, listen, when she comes in there, depending on anybody else, but if I'm there, she throws her stuff on the counter. Ain't even throw her money at me. She's the only there's a couple of people that does that, all because of my color of my skin. But I still kill this lady with kindness because this is what you do. You ain't gonna make everybody happy. I ain't worried about being the thumbs down and all that. Hey, people just thumbs down us to be thumbs down. Still bringing channel, still bringing light to what I'm saying, even if you don't be a hater your whole entire life, y'all. Like, y'all need to wake up. Smell, as my dad used to tell me, man, you gotta smell that coffee, son. I know you don't drink coffee, man, but you gotta smell it. Once you really smell the coffee and you know what is going on, then then as a man, you already know what you gotta do. My dad told me that when I was like 13, 14 years old in a McDonald's getting coffee. No, I was older than that. I was older than that. I said I had to be about. Oh yeah, I was grown. Was somewhat grown, 18, right before I left. Right before I left and did right where I went to Cali. And he sat there, he just looked at me, he was just like, have a cup of coffee, me son. I was like, all right. And he's just like, it's good morning. He said, how are you? This is our man talking like here. Me right now is like talking to my father, but my voice is just way deeper than his. He was like, son, one day, man, you gotta wake up and smell the coffee, man. You gotta really, you gotta really see what's brewing out here in this coffee. If you don't see what's brewing out here in this coffee out here in this world, man, unless you figure that out, then you know what being a man and being a man is all about, and handling your business as a man, and don't do no excuses. That always sits in my mind every day, every day. So I don't have no excuses. That's why I have no excuses when it comes to what I say about these players or anything. Hey, I just give that no excuse. That's just anybody. I got everybody get it, but how y'all, everybody's different. Everybody critique differently. Everybody critique very, very differently now. Hey, Herm, what's good? Hey, Herm, hey, do you agree with this about they gotta stop tearing down the greats? One, all that shit's set in stone, man. I don't care what they do on their platforms, but over here, I ain't gonna ain't no disrespecting and tearing down somebody's legacy and all this other stuff to make another play. I don't like to get into all that. You know what I
This
mean?
I
Because
I agree. I agree, and this what I'm gonna say too. Like lately, I know I've been trying like 'cause I don't be up in the mornings that early, but when I do get up, I'm always jump on your shit. But when it comes down to I've been on different platforms trying to give brothers a shot. And niggas get in their feelings when it comes to me because I be straight across the board. I keep it 100. Even though I don't even like Jay Reed, I still keep it real to the point where that I even don't disrespect that nigga legacy.
yeah, I don't
And
even this
and,
is the thing. I don't disrespect the man
and I
legacy. This is the thing. He's a great. The only thing I say to me is just levels. He just ain't there. That's all I
yeah,
always said. He ain't up in that in how they now they want to say that Mount Rushmore. Okay, he got all the stats and all this. Okay, just cause you um got all the stats and everything that makes you the best now. Like, dude, in that case, Barry Sanders he broke the wrestling record. Does he make him better than Emmett? Come on,
you
it's
know,
just like you feel what I'm saying. Then Emmett ended up doing the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just crazy.
and I just tell the truth across the board. So with me, I'm always had fanboys hate me across the board. Whether it's LeBron fans gonna hate me, whether it's Kawhi fans, Curry fans. KD fans, all them niggas gonna hate me, which I don't give a fuck person, cause none of them niggas can say, none of them niggas can say I don't be straight across the board. But I challenge any fanboy, any nigga that feel offended that I crossed on the wrong way. I come on your platform, you can come meet me on somebody else's platform, whether it's my brother T Player's platform too. And I bet you, because I'm not biased, I'm gonna cook y'all stupid asses. Man, I'm sick of niggas getting in their feelings when we critique players, and the reason I get all the slack, because I tell y'all the niggas to break it down in context, break it down year by year, break it down by explain what errors those certain players was in compared to others.
Yeah, they
And,
got to. That's. I always tell them that you can't do that. These players. This is something like I knew that Duncan and that. I said that yesterday. I was like, dude, like like around this time yesterday, I was like around the end in the time like this is the last 15 minutes thing, and he's like, I was like, dude, I'm like Duncan do has a case of being a goat. And he got five. A lot of these players, a lot of these great players, they put their names in the hat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gonna have their opinions on it. So I don't get into that who's great this and who's this and that. I never was like that. Even though I knew Mike was that guy, I knew there was other players too, and I always gave respect to everybody. That was
and like,
legends.
yeah, and like if you are gonna compare people that didn't come from the same eras, you gotta compare it the year by year for their first year, second year in the league. You gotta break it down by that. And you also gotta put everything into perspective and put the because this is what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said. Even though I'm pissed off at Kareem right now
Oh
because he
man,
was full of
everybody
shit.
is.
He
Yeah,
was full of shit
he
with that
is.
vaccine shit. That's a sellout type of bullshit. And Kareem, for you to be a Muslim, you should know better than that. But it won't be the first time a Muslim been a coon. But but he did bring up a good point. Like when you do judge these all time great players, you gotta put the era into perspective. You gotta
Mhm.
break it down year by year. And you gotta understand what type of NBA rules was going on back at that moment. You gotta put all that into perspective because in this era, a lot of nigga numbers gonna be great just because it's an offensive era. So like I told the nigga before, Jokic numbers could fuck around if you stay healthy, could fuck around and be better than Akeem Olajuwon. But would you in your right mind say Jokic better than Akeem Olajuwon though? That's why I be trying to tell these niggas put that in that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, oh man, I'm gonna go by the numbers, true winning percentage, and defensive rating, and all. And a lot of those numbers you bring up, that shit overrated. Because when a nigga brought up defensive rating with me, trying to say Kawhi is the best on defender of all time, I basically told a nigga Charlie Ward defensive rating was better than Kawhi Leonard, but does that make Charlie Ward a better defender than Kawhi Leonard? No. And they try to discredit Scottie Pippen, and I was like, no, Scottie was all time great defender because he don't have the accolades to back it up. I'm gonna give y'all another prime example of a nigga that don't have accolades, but we all know damn well he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. Drew Holiday is a prime example of it.
Facts. I was telling
One of the
about
best
Alvin
perimeter
Robinson.
defenders in the game, but he don't have the accolades to back it up.
I was telling them the best defender that I seen growing up. That was like the player who I used to look up to, you know, as a young buck was Albert Robinson. That
Yeah,
his on-ball defender, he was the best on-ball defender I ever seen. Like him and Sidney Moncrief, them two, man, I was just like, dude, like they defense was great.
that's a
He
fact.
came in
That's
at the end.
why.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
got exactly 7 minutes because I'm leaving right at 11 o'clock. I ain't fooling with y'all niggas.
Go
Y'all
ahead,
stay
cook.
y'all.
That's why. What's good, my
Y'all
brother?
come here and chop it up though for 7 minutes though. I'm just sitting there getting myself ready for work.
How you feel about that's why? How you feel about guys that get sensitive when we talk about their players or critique their players, and when we try to compare it and break shit down to context, but they get in their feelings. How you feel about the fanboys when they get in their feelings and get sensitive about things when we talk about their players?
So I just laugh, and because every time I try to I think yeah, because me and Sean we just had an argument because he said that Curry and Clay they were the best duo than Shaq and Kobe. and 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 that's and then me and him had an argument, and for a person like all three of us, we gonna have we always gonna have to go through that with these fanboys because they're gonna say some of the most ridiculous stuff. They're gonna say the most ridiculous stuff, and then ridiculous stuff. So to me is that it's nothing new to me because I experience it every day. But the problem is when the problem always was when you're trying to bring out facts, they don't want to hear it. They don't care about it. Cause like if you like when he says about no Kawhi, no Herm says so Kawhi will be he's injured this and then Mookie don't care about that. Mookie like I don't care. I don't care about that. He's this. He's coming back like this and that. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be well. When Herm is trying to tell you that his injuries. Like he's like I don't think his legs. I don't think his legs is ready. And that's what problem with these fanboys. They're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
Rick Babel, I'm not joking. That's what me and Sean argued. I thought he was joking, but he was actually dead serious. And some fans, some fanboys, they be dead ass serious when they say that. And that's what the problem. And that's what the problem with us we always have is that, and also them not trying to understand because we keep repeating.
Yeah.
we keep repeating it over and over. Them like, and then they still really don't get it. I call it brainwash. They always get brainwashed over that. So I feel like that's dealing with a fanboy. It's just nothing new. It's just that I just hate it. I just hate it how every time I keep showing them facts about their favorite player, they all get sensitive and they all just don't care what you say, and they always make excuses.
Facts, bro. Facts, man.
Always make excuses. I like to keep. I'm definitely a Kobe fan. If a Kobe fan, if they say, I know they're gonna like, oh, what happened with Kobe against the Pistons? I'm gonna keep it factual. I'm gonna admit the truth. Like, yeah, he didn't play good at that finals. I'm
Yeah.
like he played like I know T. Price will do the same thing. He'll keep it real about it, and and that's what is missing. That's what is missing with these companies fanboys. They're not gonna admit the truth about it. They're always gonna find an excuse like, well, he was hurt. Well, he was injured. Well, he was dealing with this. He was dealing with that. And that's why I feel like always to frustrate me when it comes to these fanboys.
That's facts. That's why. And like I was, and I love Kobe Bryant personally. He is in my top 5. But when somebody that say they love Tim Duncan want to say we'll put him over Kobe Bryant, I put Tim Duncan over. I don't get mad at that. I can actually understand why a nigga would say that. And you know what I'm saying? I can understand why somebody would say, well, Kobe not top 5, but he probably like in the top 7. I can actually understand that because I put everything in the context of why you would say that. Now, like if you got a nigga that rank in the top 10 and they include 5 or 6 big men, because I mean, in the day they get disrespected the most when it comes to this all-time shit. The all-time great centers get disrespected the most. So if they was to do that, you put 5 of those guys big man. There's only 5 slots left with the other players. So if a nigga want to put Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and you want to put goddamn LeBron and them in there for some reason, I can understand why you may have Kobe exactly at 10 because of the aspect that we got 5 big man ranked within this top 10 too. So I tell niggas like I can understand and look at all perspectives why niggas would do certain things and say certain things. Now when it's blasphemy, when nigga trying to say, nigga told me the other day, DeMar DeRozan is comparable to Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. And I was like, oh my God. Because he could shoot the mid-range doesn't mean that his game is comparable to those two guys. DeRozan can't do half the shit Michael and Kobe did. But they want to compare because he a mid-range shooter, and that's what Kobe and Jordan dominated the most from. All right, and then they try to say they put 3-point shooter. Them niggas was so great, goddamn it. They didn't have to take those threes. And Kobe was so great. He take hard shots on purpose sometimes.
Mhm.
Kobe challenged himself to the point where that shit, I shoot this shit on all three y'all motherfuckers. I believe I make this shit on y'all.
No, the one thing I don't like about Fanboy, I hate when they always bring fucking stats. When they say, when every time I say, well, he didn't play this good, and they be like, wait, hold on, he had like, well, let's talk about your play. He had 21 points and then rebounds. He's shooting field goals. And to me, I didn't. That's why I don't like some. I don't like really about Fanboys. Like they always use stats every time. They use stats every time. Like, well, he shot 44% goal. He was shooting points in this goal. Like example, like Herbie. Say you said something about Moogie. Like, oh, he played bad against. Say he played bad in game 3. Moogie would say, oh, no, he didn't. He had scored this point stats and he had this stats and that. And that's what always frustrate me with that. It's like, why was you bringing stats over it?
Yeah.
Stats over it? Because that's because now you being biased with it. Now you really being biased with it, because now we can't now you using stats when we're really trying to tell you the truth about it. I don't argue with stats, because stats don't really tell you a story about NBA. Stats don't really tell you about how the player perform. If he
Yeah,
performs
it never
bad,
tell you the full story. Yeah, it never
yeah.
tell you the full story.
If he performs bad, then he performed bad. Forget about the stats. Forget about the stats he playing. Forget about the field goals. And our own eyes. If you have your own eyes and watch TV and see it on your TV screen, see how he plays. He play bad.
And that's why a nigga like Rick Bad Boy probably can attest to it. Cause like I don't never agree with that man all the time. But Rick Bad Boy, he don't be biased. That's why I like Rick Bad Boy, because he honestly don't be biased. But Rick Bad Boy can attest to this. Like if we was to break down LeBron James and Michael Jordan, let's just say their first 10 years of their NBA career, and we break it down from their first year to their 10th year. Michael Jordan's stats would be better than LeBron James across the board, just about. In every single category, just about, Jordan would probably be better than LeBron James, because the first 9, for sure, Jordan got the edge.
I don't
And
even see.
I
Hey,
did that
salute.
shit on my own. And I did that shit on my own one time to challenge a particular person. I ain't gonna mention his name because he already in his feelings and all this shit. And I mentioned his name, T Price. Nigga would probably be a war with this character. He got his own platform. And I
Mhm.
actually did respect the nigga platform because I felt like he was funny as hell. So I
Right.
always used to
Yeah.
watch him. Now, it ain't Mookie, though. It's
I
a
already
nigga
know it
named
ain't.
it's a nigga that disrespect our nigga, but he think cause I fuck with that nigga that I ain't 100. Like whatever you and that nigga got going on, even though I'm loyal, even though I fuck with our brother Ticket a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Ticket respect us to the point, man. Y'all niggas, I know y'all niggas fuck with me and rock with me. If y'all support other nigga platform, I don't give a fuck about y'all support other nigga platform. We don't go back and run and tell the Ticket everything. Ticket just be on this square.
Mm-hmm.
You
Ain't
know
no
what I'm
nigga,
saying?
and that's one thing I like about me. That this is one thing I always watch how cats move. Even on here, I watch how Ticket was moving. I saw how Tuvar was moving. I saw how underrated. Them three right there was the ones who I was just like, you know what? I see how it is. You know, just watching them how they do it, how they did their thing. They was them the people who I looked up to on here. You know what I'm saying? And then now I got my platform now. You know what I mean? So it's just like them the ones who I always be like, hey, this is coming from me. This how I am. But I knew I always had an idea about how I wanted to do it. But I always see how they did their platforms. Especially how Ticket did his. You know what I mean? Like it's basically, I know Ticket and Two Raw and them. They basically gave the blueprint. Especially everybody got it.
I'm
They
gonna
the ones
tell
that
you
gave the
who.
blueprint to me, and Underrated gave me the blueprint to me. I'm just talking about
Yeah,
personally.
and I was gonna say another nigga platform that should get more credit than damn near anybody is that nigga Polo.
Yeah,
Polo,
My nigga
one thing,
Polo, hell yeah.
the one
That's my
thing
nigga.
about Polo, if niggas are beefing across his YouTube street, he ain't gonna let you talk about another nigga unless that another nigga is there to defend himself. So
That's a fact.
Polo gonna shut this shit down immediately, nigga. And
Mm-hmm.
he gonna make sure, man, you ain't gonna talk about that man till that man come online. If a
Mm-hmm.
nigga trying to get disrespectful about another man, he gonna say, well, we just gonna wait till that nigga come online.
That's how it
And I
is.
love Polo for this.
Yeah, Polo. Hey, that's how it was in the South, man. That's that old school. You ain't gonna be talking about nobody. I used to be like that on here. I used to say the same thing on here, dude. Don't be bringing nobody that ain't here to defend himself. I said the same shit. You know,
Yeah.
but Polo always shut shit down. See, me, I used to let niggas get it with a leeway. Now I ain't with the play no more. So, soon as you start the video, you get seven thumbs down, kind of shit. You know, and this is the thing. I'm just getting hated now. And now, what if I start getting donation after donation, donations and donation? That's what I'm saying. You start off small, and then you think you got haters now. Then they could be doing videos about me. Well, what he do, and all this. Dude, I don't watch another man's pocket. Anything. Only thing I ask if I got any of my homies, I check on them. I just ask, hey, sitting up funny shit. Let them know, hey, be great. They let me know, hey, this is make your day funny and everything like that. We chop it up. Hey, it's always to be great. We ain't on no bullshit talking about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, it's talking about how we as men, we got to sit together and make us be great. The ones that are still left that are great.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, man.
You know what they're trying to, you know what it's hitting for, y'all. But I got to get out of here because if I don't get out here now, I got to hit this trapper. I got to hit this trapper before it comes. Because yesterday I left early. No, actually I left later because SN held me up with that Dunkin' stuff. And that's the homie.
Yeah,
I mean, he
the
cool.
homie.
He the homie, but and I see and thing is too. Shout out to Anti. I mean, I ain't got nothing against none of these niggas, man. But I just know that some of these, I just don't. I from this future references, hey, I'm not entertaining that. Nothing, none of that, none of that stuff. None of that. Who's better than who? Everybody's great in their own right. And I always said the same ass shit. Just say something I just came up with.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. SFL, man, I don't know what be wrong with my brother sometimes, man. That's a nigga crazy. I'm like,
he crazy. It took for him to talk. It took forever because he's breaking down stats. I'm like,
he breaking it down in context. That's what he said.
But for SY, you probably can attest to this. For you to be a Kobe fan, T-Prize, you a Kobe fan too. I told that nigga, I said, you making Kobe fans look bad because niggas don't have to, really for Kobe Bryant, you don't really have to go, you really don't have to go over and beyond to prove his greatness. And I feel like sometimes he go over and beyond.
Yeah,
And nigga, you don't have to.
Yeah, his game speaks for itself. His game speak and his game speak. And this is one thing that's one thing. Shout out to my boy C Hill too, and my boy Showtime too, because C Hill always said this, man. I'll believe a player word if I believe yours. But then again, I believe a player word, but again, it all begins of who player it is. You know what I'm saying? You do got some players that be with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, man, that's facts. That's facts. Hey, y'all, but we definitely chopping it up tomorrow. I don't gotta work tomorrow. So we'll do a long so about 8:45. We'll chop it up in the morning, man. This is my Friday. I gotta do 12 to 10. That's gonna be in my bag for a while. So my boss lady was like, if anybody I ask, I'm asking you because you're the only one I trust and all this. And I'm the type person, once you get older, you don't let people down, man. When people counting on you and then they can help you for anything you want to do later on in your life, man, I ain't letting these people down. That's why anytime they ask me, can I work? I'll be like, yeah, if you tell me early, don't tell me late now. My boss lady told me last night, I called you last night, girl. You know I was asleep. I don't be on like I'll be asleep. like she like you like I go to
Yeah,
bed early.
your max gonna be like midnight, man. That's your max.
Yeah, hey, you know what, bro? You know
Midnight
what?
my time. Midnight my time. Yeah,
Hey,
you
hey,
gone.
you know, hey, you're right. You know what, bro? Hey, I'm glad you said that because last night I came in. A couple of homies checked on me and shit. Um, Chopped it up with the lady, with the old lady, make sure she was all right and everything. And then I was sitting there just smoking and shit. I was just like, man, it's about to get great. Everybody that I know, no matter what life is going at them, they still persevering and do what they got to do in their life. I just love that, man. I love that stuff, man. It's like TP, man. You be having me dying, man. I'm like, hey, you got to do more streams. I'm like, I'll do more streams. I'm definitely on my off days. I just got to get back in this routine. But on these 12 to 10s, I do one in the morning. You know what I mean? The double headers and all that. No, that ain't gonna happen. No, I can tell you all that now. The double headers, that's not gonna happen. Do one when I come home late at night. No, I don't do that late night shift. It's time for me to go to sleep. Cause soon as I smoked last night and I got comfortable and I took me a little shower and I sat there and I was watching on John Morant just crossing niggas over, dunking on niggas and shit. And I was like, and I looked at the clock. I was like, my phone. I was like, shit. It's like that day. It's like 11. I got off at 10, her. So it took me 20. It took me 20 minutes to smoke. It
Yeah.
took me, it took me 20 minutes to smoke. Took a shower. I was done by 10:45. So I was just sitting in the chair. Man, by the time 12 o'clock hit, man, I just got in the bed like, man, I'm done. I went straight to bed at 12 o'clock and then got up early this morning at 5. Been up ever since. Everybody always asks me, man, you act like you need to sleep. I'm like, I'm just a type person that once I'm up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My mama got me like that. Get up. Ain't no grown man of mine gonna be sleeping on 12 o'clock. It wasn't even me. It was always my brother. But he ain't never got nothing said to him though.
Man, I hate the mornings, man. I hate morning shit. I hate waking up early in the morning.
I can't do
I
that
hate it.
graveyard shift. They try to convince me to do this graveyard because one of the old school ladies that worked there, she's gonna be moving and stuff, and they try to convince me to do it. I'm like, no, I ain't dealing with these. I was like, I'm gonna be. I told my boss lady, she's still trying to convince me. I already told her I'm gonna be so high than Chi Chung to deal with them people late at night. You got me messed up, confused, everything all in the same shit. I got to smoke a minute to think about that. I mean, a long minute.
I
I
already
mean,
know, bro. I already
uh,
know.
hey SFM, we got to be out, man. You ain't gonna hold me up today, nigga. I'm on my way out the door. Hey,
Yeah,
man.
nigga, I go to work, man.
Now I got to go to work, bro. I'm out of here, man. But I'm gonna let you in just to say what's up, though. Came in at the end again, bro. Hey, man.
Damn, hell yeah, man. Damn, salute, big dog.
Hey, I'm on my way to work. I sat there and said this.
Yeah,
Did I not
man. You
just?
make, yeah, yeah. You make
I
I
said,
Color
came
Tran.
in yesterday with the same shit.
Yeah,
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 man.
but
Hey,
SFL, you make Color
tomorrow.
Tran look bad though.
Hey, tomorrow, man, we'll chop it up tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go live. I'm in the West Coast too, bro. So I'm gonna go live 8:30. I'll be back.
That's a bad. That's a bad. That's a
I get
bad.
up 5 o'clock in the morning. I make my normal rounds and get my laughs on around time before I start my day.
Yeah, that's a bad. Man, I'm
I'm
finna.
about to
I'm
have that
finna
at work.
start me. I'm finna start me a boxing channel, man.
Hey, do
You
what
don't
you
know
got. Hey,
boxing. You don't know
hey, do what you.
boxing.
Man, I know
You
too
got,
much about boxing,
Hey,
man.
nigga,
I'll
you got
chop it up
Manny
with y'all niggas
Pacquiao.
later, man. Y'all have a
Man,
good one, man. Support the channel, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. Don't be a hater your
Best
whole life.
salute.
Don't be a hater
that's
your whole
salute,
entire
man.
life, man. Shout out to J Matt too. I saw you at the end, man. All
Yeah,
right, man. I'm
Jacob
going to work,
Jennings.
man. Peace.
We saw the whole
And my
crew.
boy
Peace.
Jacob been there too. Jacob, oh man. And Rick the
Yeah.
Bad Boy, I saw you too, man. Okay. I'm not even paying attention. I'm trying. I got my hand on the laptop because one of the touch screens.
The queen of the chain, Aries Stephen.
Aries, yeah, I shot her out. Oh, she was in there too. I shot her out again though. And salute to Panama Queen. She was in here earlier. And
Yeah.
shout out to all the ladies that come and that listen through though, man. Like for real, man. Hey, man, we'll chop it up in the morning, man, homie. Hey, I'll shoot you a text later, man. I'm out.
I bet.
All right, peace. All right, y'all. Don't be a hater your whole entire life. Peace and love, everybody. You know how we do it. And salute to everybody who came and sat down on it, and chopped it up for a minute. That's what we're going to do. Y'all have a good one. It's my Friday. It's time to get that money. Command don't work. He don't eat nothing. Hey, Lulu, I'm out. Came at the end, buddy. I'm out. Yes, coming.